Okay, so this just happened. H3 have made a PowerPoint on the Colleen Ballinger stuff, and I never thought this was going to happen. And I also respected the fact that it wasn't going to happen, and a lot of people were, like, messaging me being like, why aren't you talking about H3 not covering Colleen or anything like this? And the drama never, you know, and the situation never revolved around Trisha. But I understood why they didn't want to talk about it because of the connotations of the new podcast with Trisha. However, I don't know if anyone saw it. Did anyone see the... Sorry, let me just change back here a second. Did anyone see the clip of Trisha that she just posted where she was doing a video and she was like, well, a channel that I just rebranded now needs to be rebranded again? So I think that was Trisha. The channel that Trisha just rebranded was... I don't know what the channel was before it, but it rebranded to the Oversharing Podcast. So now Trisha is insinuating that she's now rebranding that, which means that Trisha has made the decision, in my opinion, to cease professional things with Colleen. So I feel that has kind of... I feel like it's now changed because there's really no connotations to Trisha in this. And if H3 were never going to cover this because of those connotations, I understood it and I respected it and I never really had a problem with it. You know what I mean? And also to like force someone to like cover a topic is so... It's kind of weird because it's like, okay, then their coverage of it will be like super forced and they don't even want to do it. So then you're getting someone to cover it for like the wrong reasons. So I went to bed last night at 1 p.m. because I was on stream really late. I was playing The Sims. I posted a Let's Play. We're doing a Let's Play right now. We were playing that. And then I've been trying to watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills up until the recent season before I go to LA. So I have to do a lot of work within the next like week before I go to LA. So I got to season 6 last night and then I went to bed at 1 p.m. I slept until like 9 p.m. And then I woke up to a bunch of texts being like, go on H3's channel right now. They're covering this. And I was shocked to see this. And I started watching it and I watched the entire thing and I was writing in the chat. So basically, if you do not know the premise, Olivia, who I adore, does these PowerPoints about situations that are going on online and basically did one about the Colleen situation. And I think something to note before we get into this is I knew from talking to Olivia here and there behind the scenes that Olivia was a fan of Colleen Ballinger. I did not know that Olivia was as much a fan of Colleen Ballinger as what I was, and I think Olivia giving her personal experience on this really changed things, and really, it almost made it one of the best coverages of this ever, and I know people are going to be like, you're up H3's ass. Then again, people say I hate H3, I mean, pick an opinion, but all I'm going to say is I genuinely believe that this was one of the best coverages of this. It was detailed, it was precise, it included mostly everything, and also the person telling it had a personal connection to the story from being a fan of Colleen. So I think Olivia did a really great job. Shout out Olivia. And we're going to get into it. So I have captions on. I'm going to be... Hopefully, if we watch it at 1.5x speed, it isn't going to be too quick just because this is, you know, like an hour and a half. So I also am going to be stopping and talking. So I kind of want to, you know, not have this... I don't want my thing to ever be longer than their thing. So let's get into it. I hope you're all doing well. And yeah, I was surprised to see this. I'm very appreciative. And I can say something that the other people involved in this, you know, Oliver and Becky and Ella and Johnny, like these people are coming forward and we're all talking behind the scenes about like, wow, to be voiced in this type of platform feels incredibly validating. Incredibly validating. So I'm very appreciative to H3 for considering to cover this. So let's get into it.
As much as we love to talk about our wonderful Pearl, and she is a beautiful Pearl. Well, let's talk about. So you were saying it's more than tea.
Yes.
The Colleen.
Yeah. It's like decades long, very complicated, very confusing dynamics that we haven't really seen before because content creators online are a new situation, and the way in which they're able to communicate with their fans is very different than it's ever been.
Are we talking about potential crimes?
I'm not going to allege
you don't know
crimes or anything.
Yeah.
I'll take you through what we know.
Okay, so they say this at the start where they're like, we're not going to say, Olivia is very pretty. They start the start with being like, we're not going to, you know, say crimes or anything like that. And then by the end of the stream, we'll hear what they're like calling Trent and stuff like that. I know this is fast, but this is a very long stream. So it has to be this speed, unfortunately.
And we'll talk about it.
All right, let me open the PowerPoint. Here
we go.
This is it. We've been building up, folks.
Here we go.
Okay, I've turned everything up.
And by the way, she has disappeared since the start.
Y'all were so anti H3 last week. I did not want to hear it. What is it? I don't want to hear it from y'all. Not you, Adam. Your community. Okay, but I think that attitude of people. Okay, I know you're saying not me, but my community. People can disagree with things that they can say, and they can also appreciate other things that they say. I think that's an interesting take.
Right.
Yeah.
The Trisha the podcast with Trisha is there's no word from it.
She
They
stopped
stopped
blogging.
posting. They stopped blogging.
Yeah. We have not gotten to
Pretty
see.
heavy duty. Well, here it is. So let's figure out what's going on here.
Yes, this one's kind of long.
Oh,
You're.
that's what I love.
Oh, let's go.
I'm here for the long PowerPoint.
Okay. Colleen Ballinger. Yikes.
Okay.
Powerful story.
Okay, so this is Colleen Ballinger. She's a YouTuber. Today she is 36 years old. Next.
Guys.
A character she portrays is Miranda Sings. You may recognize her. She's pretty popular. She was towards like
Every single person who's telling this story always opens it with like Colleen was popular or Miranda was popular. It's just like a shady thing that people keep saying.
2012, I think 2013 was her like heyday.
She
Miranda
was the
Sings.
darling. of
Miranda,
YouTube.
yeah. Colleen was the darling. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, her whole persona, she was like, you remember that year where like Jake Paul and Logan Paul were like in all YouTube marketing and everything?
2017.
Was
So
popular.
That was her.
Yeah.
She was on Jimmy Fallon, I believe.
Well, yeah, because
She did a-
you'll see when we get to it. But she had a Netflix special. She had a Netflix show.
She did a Broadway show, didn't she?
We're gonna get to that because I have my own personal experiences.
Okay, so you got, it's all here. And then on top of it, you used to be a huge fan.
Yeah, we talk about.
That's all
If
in here.
there's anybody I've given all of my time to, like if we had to figure it out, it would probably be Colleen. Because
So-
2014 to 2020, I just like watched her content.
So you are in a unique position to
Yeah.
tell us about her. You
This
know
is-
everything about her.
Right. In terms of like morals, this is a crazy thing. Just because how much I used to love her and how much I disagree with everything she was
The
doing.
picture you shared with me, is that in it?
You know what I mean? Like, what a better person to cover this who's, like, not one of the people directly involved in it, but someone that's, like, you know, the people we're seeing on Twitter right now who were, like, in the fandom. Olivia was, like, in the fandom. Olivia, like, went to, like, her shows, went to, like, Broadway shows, has her own experiences with, like, Colleen and Corey, and, like, I just think for someone who's not, like, wasn't directly affected by it, this is, like, the next best person who can talk about this.
The picture?
The one.
Like, completely unbiased, yeah, like, how can Olivia be biased when she would actually be rooting for Colleen because she was a Colleen Ballinger fan? You know what I mean?
You wrote the thing for her?
Oh, yes.
That is-
Don't
okay,
you worry,
okay.
don't you worry.
All right, so let's just go ahead. There's
Yes.
all, yeah.
Biggest fan.
Okay, so this is
Hey!
Corey. This is her best friend
Hey!
who lives with her and her husband and her kids. He has lived with her for at least 5 years, and he is always at her side.
That is.
I don't think Corey, like, ever has not lived with Colleen other than when she had that apartment with Josh in LA. I think Corey has been living with Colleen since, like, what, like 2015? Corey still lives with her. Like, this is so harsh to say, but Corey really doesn't have a life. Like, it was a very commonly known thing that Corey DeSoto does not have a life. And Corey DeSoto is a very disliked person within the gay community in LA. I've spoken with a couple people who've came to me who have, like, their own experiences with Corey. And I've basically learned that Corey is very disliked within the gay scene in LA. So that's why he relies on Colleen very much. And I just think that, like, it's so... I can't. I mean... At 36 years old, to be living with your best friend is fine. You know what I mean? Like roommates and stuff like that. But you're living with your best friend in her property, with her husband, with her kids. You're also her assistant. That's your job, but that's also your home. You don't have any partners because you're not really bringing them into her house because it's her house with her husband and their kids. But the house is also your workplace. It's like very, 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 very... It sounds like one of the saddest lives ever. It sounds like... If you think about the power that Colleen had over like 16-year-old fans or 13-year-old fans, can you imagine the amount of power she has over Corey? Like literally down to like his finances and his home. He must be a miserable person. Well, I mean, he acts it, but like... That is crazy. I'm not too loud or anything, right? Is my audio all good? Just before we really start getting into this, is my audio all good? I'm good, okay.
Extraordinarily bizarre.
Yeah.
Why would a grown-ass man 36. Want to live
Like,
with
what's Eric's opinion of Corey
woman,
living
her
there?
friend and her family? Her kids?
He's lived with her. Well, she was in a relationship before,
Yeah.
and she was married, and then they divorced, and Corey and Colleen lived together. And then as we got to know more about Colleen's life and how she met someone new, blah blah blah, Corey just stayed. He just like has a room.
Wait,
He lives there.
Do you think that was a mutual decision, or do you think Corey just never left?
I'm assuming he's single, right?
Corey?
If,
Yeah, I think
if you're
so.
dating,
People
Yeah.
see him on like dating apps and stuff.
like how you gonna
Not bringing up his dating apps.
A
baby?
family? What the
3.
fuck are you doing? Both of them. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Does he work
That's
for her?
like not. Yes, he's her assistant, and he has her vlogs.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think it works both ways. Corey has so much shit on Colleen. Like, if we have shit on Colleen, I can't imagine what someone who lives with her does. So I think it works equal ways that they're both, you know what I mean?
This is
Oh,
Adam.
Jesus.
Adam McIntyre. He is a YouTuber.
Wow.
Yes, he's in chat. What's up?
Oh, he is?
Hey. Adam, please let us know if there's anything that I forget to mention, don't mention. We would love to hear from you.
She really didn't forget anything.
So back to Adam McIntyre. He's a YouTuber who does drama videos, and he rose.
I'm never going to see the end of this picture. I posted this picture right before all this happened, not knowing any of this was going to happen, didn't know Cody's video was coming. And I've seen this video, or this picture, on like so many YouTube fucking thumbnails and so many fucking news articles that I cannot take this picture seriously anymore. Like, I had it as like my icon on social media. I literally took a new picture for all my social medias because I was so like, you know, when you look at a photo of yourself so much and you're like, wow, I'm hideous. Imagine seeing it all over the internet. You'll think something about you.
To fame, summer or spring 2020, and we'll get to it. And it's in the PowerPoint.
Alrighty.
This is Cody Rants.
The picture is serving THO, romantic face.
I don't know about that. I love that with Cody Tyler, it says, Cody, in brackets, was always over 18. And the pictures that... So look at the photo that Olivia used for me, right? Me being like... And the photos for Cody are screenshots of like mid-crying, mid-breakdown from that fucking disturbing live stream. But then one yassified picture. Olivia goes, I'll give you one yassified picture, but then the other ones, I'm gonna screenshot your worst moments.
Another person in this saga. They
Not our players.
were always of age. They participated in group chats, and they came out with a video that was the catalyst to this new wave
Wow.
of
Yeah.
the new wave of.
Okay.
Corporate realness.
Okay, this is the weenies
Serving
group chat.
corporate realness.
Okay.
Smirking face.
I want to address something to do with this. So I'm seeing a lot of people here in the Colleen fandom or who, you know, are involved in this saying that this information was wrong. Because the only person in this right here, what we're seeing from Cody all the way to Soph, the only person who was in Weenies was me. So, you know, this says our players, the Weenies group chat, and other prominent figures in the Colleen fandom. I want to back Olivia up here. It was only me that was in Weenies. However, Olivia is saying that these were prominent figures in the Colleen fandom. And for simplicity, I believe that they kind of talked about, you know, the fans that were speaking up as Weenies. I don't see that as a problem. I really don't see that as a problem. I know there were a couple members of Weenies who were tweeting and being like, none of these people were in the group chat. I don't see it as a problem. This is a very confusing story with so many people. So if they address Johnny as a weenie, or they address Becky as a weenie or something, I don't see it as a problem. No, they were not in the group chat. It was 23 other people. However, the word weenies is being thrown around so much, it's very confusing. The group chat's very confusing. There's a lot of people who aren't publicly known yet that were in the weenies. I don't see a problem with this. So for anyone who's going to comment and be like, these people weren't in weenies or anything, they're basically saying that these were prominent people in the fandom and that Weenies was the name of one group of superfans. So, to clarify, Cody was not in Weenies, Oliver, Ella, Johnny, Becky, Soph were not in Weenies, it was just me. This is not wrong information, though. This is specifically saying prominent figures in the Colleen fandom, and then whenever they're talking about the Weenies, they're just loosely talking about people that are speaking up, and I don't see a problem with that. But just to clarify, these people were not in the Weenies, but they're also not implying that. They're just kind of using Weenies as like an overall term.
chat, which is the group chat that Colleen was in with young fans. I think Adam said that there was a total of 23 people in the group chat, mainly 13 to 17-year-olds.
So Colleen
Trey, 23.
had a group chat that she was very active in with a bunch of her fans. And her fans are young. They're like 13.
Yeah.
13 to 17.
When I see this stuff, it's like I would have really killed to be in a group chat.
Was it like a text group chat or was it like?
Yeah, there's so many screenshots and stuff.
So how were these people selected to be in her?
I think it was prominent people on Twitter. So like Adam was really, really active in her live chats and on Twitter he would add her a bunch, and I think that's just
She was looking
find
for
people you think are
soldiers.
funny. Yeah.
She was looking.
So to answer that, how we got added to Weenies was basically, it was random, and it was a group chat created by one of the fans, and they added, Colleen and Jessica in it, and they started talking in it. It was basically just people that were prominent in the fandom, and it was just kind of like a random selection. I mean, a lot of us weren't even friends before we were put in the group chat, so it was just kind of like a random group of like devoted fans.
For loyal people.
Loyalty.
They've all turned on her, by the way. Or I think. I don't know if did all of them turn on her?
Pretty much.
I think all, if not most of the Weenies have turned
Adam
on
says
Colleen.
23 members, including Jessica and Colleen. Jessica is Colleen's sister-in-law.
Her sister
She has her.
turned on her?
No.
Like, whoa.
No. Colleen and Jessica were the adults in the group chat.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is this? I'm looking
Okay,
at?
so these are the Ballinger kids. In the middle, that's Rachel, Colleen's sister. On the right, that's Chris Ballinger, their older brother. He is the husband of Jessica. They have a family channel where they film their kids.
Oh, they also have a family channel.
If you
Boo,
remember
family
actually
channels,
a few years ago,
boo.
you remember when YouTube was turning off comments?
Yeah.
A big reason was people were timestamping in their comments because
Right.
one of their sons does gymnastics.
Can we get some
And,
tomatoes for
yeah,
family
yes.
channels?
And I do remember watching Colleen's vlogs, and she talked about it, and she said basically like, it's such a shame that YouTube is turning off the comments and like these people are ruining it for us. And it was just like a very interesting outlook on
The thing
your
was,
children on video. And
I remember when that was a thing. There was like straight up pedos timestamping
Yeah.
and little boys and girls videos that they just put up for like their family and friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And then these videos end up with like hundreds of thousands of views and timestamps to when like they're in a compromising position. It's so.
Also, something I want to note that wasn't brought up here, but it's not really something that gets talked about. So yes, that is true. The Ballinger family, their main videos that do well involve what was their youngest son at the time, Parker, doing gymnastics, which is really fucked up. Also, if you type in Ballinger family on YouTube, the top suggestion is Bailey's period. So people are actively searching for videos to do with their eldest daughter's periods.
Just joined again. I love these streams.
Hello. So that is the kind of people that are watching these videos, and YouTube turned off the comments on these types of videos to avoid people commenting these like predatory things. And Colleen Ballinger made a statement calling out YouTube, saying how disgusting it was that YouTube was turning off the comments because they're trying to get rid of videos that have kids in them or something, completely missing the fact that YouTube were doing that because people were commenting predatory things towards her nieces and nephews, but Colleen wanted the engagement in the videos, and then YouTube reversed it, which is crazy.
So violent, disturbing. I felt like YouTube disabling the comments. It was either that or like ban kid content. It was so bad. It was so gross.
So they were pretty upset about it when it was happening. In the opposite sense that the rest of the world really was.
That is so interesting.
Yeah.
They were the victims, not the kids.
Right.
God, this picture. Fucking Trent in the back.
The
Meow,
Ballinger
wee,
family.
wee,
And then on
wee,
the
wee.
left, another important
It's the
thing
sound of the
is Trent
police.
Ballinger, their other brother.
Okay, they have a chunk of the Ballinger family. Are they famous
Popular?
by
Yeah.
association?
Yes.
Or did they exist
I think
before?
that they rose to fame due to like being in proximity to Colleen and Miranda's things, but they did gain their own audience, and they're a pretty big channel.
Let's see. They have.
And the Ballinger
you know,
family
so-
are still
seems like
uploading.
they're
So is
new-
Rachel, the
I
sister.
bet they were on.
And they're
so
deleting
big now,
every
like,
comment
5
to
years
do with
ago.
anything.
Seems like they get about 50,000 per.
Is he pop?
Yeah, 4 years ago they got 34 million, 20 million.
So there we see, look, gymnastics videos with the youngest are what their most popular videos are, which is so fucking disturbing that they don't see a problem with that. Because money, money.
18 million. Yeah, that was what the family
Creeps.
blog days, man. Those were the days. Crazy. Okay.
Yes. All right, and then we can speed through the rest of the people. This is Colleen's husband, Eric Stockland. He's not really in this, but if we mention Eric.
I want to know what Eric's opinion of all of this is. Because I know that Eric knew that Colleen talked to kids, but I don't know if he knew the level. Because, I mean, I wonder how he feels about Colleen talking about, like, their sex life to children. You know what I mean? How does he feel about that? What are the conversations happening in the Ballinger household right now? You know what I mean? Like, how would you feel if you found out your partner was talking to children about your sex life, and also find out that your partner at the time of you being pregnant with your baby was obsessing over her ex-husband? Like, how would you feel in that? I really want to know how Eric feels about this. I really, I really, really, really am so fascinated by what his opinion of this is right now. The consensus on Reddit is that he's just complicit. Because, in the past, she could have been like, everything's being taken out of context. But now there's really nothing that can be taken out of context. I wonder how you would feel in that instance. I really am so curious. He probably doesn't believe any of it. He doesn't have to believe it. He can just read the stuff.
That is her current husband.
Okay.
And then this is Joshua Evans.
The fact that Olivia did an X over their fucking wedding picture is just so fucking shady. Why would she do that? She didn't have to do that. That's just nasty. She was very real for that.
Ex-husband. If we mention Joshua, this is Joshua.
Okay.
God, there's so many people involved.
So, Colleen had a lot of success over this past decade. She did a Netflix show that she co-made with her brother, Chris, called H3's Back Off. It had 2 seasons. They filmed in Canada, and Colleen still says it's the best time of her life. That's where she met her husband. He was her love interest.
Oh, he was an actor.
He is.
And, okay. He was on that show with her. Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe Eric is weird too. Who knows at this point? I wasn't expecting the entire family to be gross.
I don't know. I mean, he came into the family, but again, I think it's complicated because they have kids now and stuff. And obviously the most important thing in all of this is like making sure her kids are safe. And I think that rightfully so should be Eric's priority right now. You know what I mean?
And so was she married? Did she cheat on her husband? How did that work?
Oh.
It is,
Ethan goes, so what? Did she cheat on her husband? And Olivia goes, Olivia said, no lawsuit for me.
speculated. He certainly alludes to it. She denies it adamantly. You'll see in like some screenshots with children. She's talking about it.
She clearly cheated on him.
I mean, I remember when it was all happening and I felt very icky.
You didn't like it.
I was very confused because she shares so much of her life with literally everybody. Oh my god.
Dan!
Okay, so then their system went out for a bit, so let's go back
Like,
again.
I don't think, like, these are
Okay,
so
Okay,
sweet.
here we go.
For sure. Well done, guys. Okay, so, and then also the H3's Back Off had 2 seasons, so it was relatively successful, although it got canceled in the end, right?
It did get canceled. It had, like, Angela from The Office was one of the leads. It was a well-produced show.
I can't believe they got Angela Kinsey
And
for
we're talking
that.
about this more, I assume.
I need to
Yeah.
rewatch
Has
The
been
Office
about
again.
We can talk about it.
So what happened was she's married to this guy.
So, okay, she went, I'm gonna take you on a journey. She got married.
See, this is how you know that Olivia was like an ex-fan. Like, she doesn't even have to look at her notes. She knows this shit. She knows this shit.
Summer, I think 2014 or 2015. And then the next summer is when she filmed season 1 of H3's Back Off.
Wow, just 1 year of
So,
marriage?
yes.
Jeez.
So she went away for the summer, and all of us, me and the comments I read at the time, were just like, why isn't she talking about Josh anymore? She's crying a bunch.
And something to note as well that I never see people bring up, I brought it up in the chat, but when Colleen went to film H3's Back Off in Vancouver, so she was still, married to Josh and stuff, she removed Evans from all of her social medias. So Josh's Joshua David Evans and Colleen's social medias were Colleen Evans. And when she got the Netflix job, she changed her social media handles to Colleen Ballinger because she didn't want to be associated with Josh's name because she was now getting all of this new fame. So it was like really when she got the Netflix show that she started publicly disconnecting herself from Josh. Then we all started talking about like, whoa, this is really weird. Then she posted, I remember a bunch of pictures of them kissing and was like, yeah, you guys caught us. We're getting divorced, which is ironic because the next month I think they announced their divorce. But yeah, she was getting rid of him pretty much after she got the Netflix deal. Yeah, I think she got the deal and then immediately started like teasing that she was done with him.
Is not telling us why she's crying a bunch. Josh doesn't mention her anymore. Josh
What do you
got
mean
a
she's crying a
dog.
bunch? Just randomly?
Yeah,
Oh my
she
God,
would,
Josh's
like,
dog
be
Shadow.
crying in her vlogs, and she would just talk about how she was having a hard day. She was feeling really anxious, and sometimes she wouldn't get into it. And yeah, it just caused a bunch of people to wonder what was going on. Josh, her husband, got a dog, which I kind of see as
Shadow.
like, a companion for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Her
Yeah,
Shadow.
so she came home to visit. I remember one time, and they like
That was the
barely
dog
even
name.
vlogged together, and it was very weird. And then at the end of the summer, like September-ish, they both released separate statements that they were getting.
I wonder if I can find the video that Olivia's talking about because it's Crazy. Joshua and Colleen anniversary vlog. It is so cringy. Oh my god, I find it. So basically, if you want a little bit of context, so there was so much speculation that Colleen and Josh were breaking up and they were trying to publicly say that it was just all lies. So to prove that it wasn't lies, Colleen came back from Vancouver and filmed a anniversary vlog. Do you want to see it? No, jump scare. Okay, wait. This is their anniversary vlog.
Not vlog at all today. I have been so good at vlogging every day, and today I didn't, because I was just relaxing and not doing anything all day, and so I didn't vlog. Sorry about it. But what did we do today? Got lunch together, and then we got dinner together, and we did a live stream. We're gonna watch an episode of my show, and then we're gonna play a board game.
I put on your hair extensions.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty romantic. Pretty romantic.
Crazy anniversary. I listened to Broadway music all night, and Josh loves me so much he let me listen to Broadway music all night long and sing along all night long. Anyway, love you guys.
This was their anniversary vlog, by the way.
And sorry I didn't vlog today. Tomorrow I'm doing a collab with Patrick Starr. I'm really excited. And then I am doing a couple photo shoots, and then we're driving to Santa Barbara. So a lot going on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing a collab with Patrick Starr.
See how everything was always about her? Josh was a dick to her, but she treated him like dog shit.
I'm really excited. And then I am doing a couple photo shoots, and then we're driving to Santa Barbara. So a lot going on tomorrow. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching this really short vlog. What? I just said blog instead of vlog.
Never noticed this freckle mole on your wrist before. I'm learning things about you every day.
Ew, I hate freckles.
It's like a little tiny chocolate chip.
I didn't get Josh a present, so I'm writing him a song.
Oh god, I forgot about this.
For Joshua.
So she's just said that I didn't get him an anniversary present, so instead I'm gonna sing him a song.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I liked it for the last 20 minutes.
Him checking his phone during it? These people hate each other. Oh my god. This is crazy to watch. All right. So if you want the backstory of what happened here, I'm pretty sure, I may be getting the timeline confused, so don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure this is when the overlap with Eric was happening, possibly. Don't quote me on that because I don't know. And this was when Josh was going on like gossip sites talking about her cheating on him. So that's what this is about. I mean, look at the way they're looking at each other here. I'm sorry. Can we just look at the way they're looking at each other here? These are people who despise each other. It was really crazy watching this in the moment.
Divorce.
Anyway, so that's the video that Olivia's talking about.
And that donated, she says she was only homeschooled for 1 year.
That's not
She talks about being
true.
homeschooled literally every single day.
So,
That's true.
Olivia knows her shit.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't know
question her
what
authority.
like she always refers to herself as the homeschool kid, and it.
So she, in my opinion, she goes up to film the show. Her co-star is her husband now. I mean, come on. Even if they didn't weren't intimate, there was clearly an emotional.
Yeah.
cheating
So here we
aspect.
go. I'm gonna take you. What happened?
Okay.
They announced their divorce that December. Colleen.
Also, something I've never seen people talk about is before Colleen tried to get with Eric, Colleen was so, like, Colleen wanted the director of Haters Back Off. I've never said that publicly. I don't know why this is just popping into my head now. Before Colleen wanted Eric, Colleen wanted the director of Haters Back Off. She really, really, really had a crush on him. And that was whenever Colleen Ballinger and Haters back off director. What was his name? She really, we used to talk about him, and she used to like call him cute and stuff in DMs. And this is when she was still with, was this when she was still with Josh, or was it after? I don't know. It was before she got with Eric, for sure. What was the director called? Colleen, Ballinger, and Haters Back Off director. Because Colleen wanted him before she wanted Eric. She just wanted everyone on the set. She wanted everyone that wasn't Josh. God, what was the director called? Who directed Haters Back Off? No, what was the director called? Was it like Andrew or something? If that's correct, Jesus Christ, I've remembered everything about this woman. Who was the director? Director, or was it producer? I feel like his name was Andrew or something. Maybe it wasn't. Is anyone in the weenies in the chat? It was Andrew. It was Andrew. Wait, I don't know if you guys are trolling me or whatever. William Ballinger and Andrew Gaynor. It's a funny name. Oh, where's the videos of them? Where's the videos of them? Colleen Ballinger. There's like no videos of them online. She used to post like Snapchats and stuff with him. Gossip Garden. I wonder if Gossip Garden posted about it. Damn it, where is it all? Fuck. And Andrew Gossip Garden. Huh. Damn it, I can't find anything about this online. Let me go in the subreddit. There was something, she really, I mean, she would openly post Snapchats, like, flirting with him and stuff. That was really what started to break Josh down. Colleen Ballinger and Andrew Snapchats. Fuck, where is it? Was Colleen Ballinger arrested? What are these clickbait news articles? Colleen Ballinger and Andrew Snapchat. Damn it. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. Well, anyway, there's that. She really liked him. Well, if anyone finds it, let me know. There's something you have never said before.
Goes to Hawaii, something that she would love to vlog when she was
the
in
Hawaii trip. Woo!
And it was that time of the year. And Eric went with them, the guy who was in her show, the love interest from her show, who was one of her great friends. We could tell from like videos and stuff. People were just like, oh, interesting. And Angela came for like 2 days, and then she left. But Eric
Just
stayed.
dropping in to share
Hi,
some
Waffles.
of my sunshine.
Hi,
Waffle
Waffles.
289 Waffles love. Waffle 289 Waffles cheer.
Yeah, it was, I think the name was Andrew. If he was like, I'm pretty sure he was like ginger. I like can't see a photo of him online. If anyone finds any information on it, tweet it to me.
With Colleen and her family, and people saw in the back of her first day in Maui, she was like doing a little hula dance in the bathroom, and Eric's trunks.
He looks like a husky Josh. Oh, have you found it? Andrew Gaynor. God, it's been so... Oh my god, yes! This was him! This was him! This was him! Yes! Yes. This was him. This was him. Yes. Uh-huh. Oh, she used to, like, do Snapchats, like, and post it on her public story. Like, this wasn't even to me. Like, public, thing, following him around, like, flirting with him and stuff. She wanted that. I mean, he was hot. So, I mean, credit where credit is due. Oh, wait, someone sent me something. Here it is!
Okay, let me just try and get
Here it is! Oh! Jesus, I just tell stories and the proof finds me. She wanted that. Before she wanted Eric, she wanted this.
Do it again.
Okay, let me just try and get into the character.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm Miranda Sings.
She wanted that.
Do it again.
Okay,
She
let me just try and
wanted
get
that.
into the character.
Okay.
Oh my god, Bree remembers it. Bree was in the weenies. She wanted that Andrewsy. She wanted that. Eric, you were second choice, babe, unfortunately to tell you. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, I've never thought about that story before. That was impressive, you guys. That was quick. That was quick. That was so quick. And there were other ones where she would post on Snapchat where she would like follow him around set and stuff. And she loved this man. She loved this man. Well.
the sink, or like they were hanging.
You think Eric knows? Of course not.
And so all of the comments were like, Eric showered in your room, blah, blah, blah. And there's a clip of her the next day being like, you guys are so crazy. You guys are insane. And then she had like a very detailed story of how like they checked in and the room wasn't ready. So then they went to the beach and then the other room wasn't ready. So he showered in her room. Like she gave us an explanation.
That's pretty nasty.
So this is the Hawaii trip in which Colleen was sending, you know, me and I think some of the weenies, because I'm pretty sure Becky and Ramsey talked about it as well, you know, videos of Eric by the pool and stuff, and was asking how to flirt with him, how she should make the first move with him and stuff. So this was that Hawaii trip. This was the iconic Hawaii trip that I reference in my video a lot.
Nasty. So
Yeah.
I think she was probably.
And people started catching on because, so what Olivia just said was, on the first night where she vlogged, in the background of her bathroom, you could see Eric's swimming trunks. And then she made a video the next day and was like, you guys are so, like, just doing the most. Eric's room was not ready. So he, like, you know, came to my room and, you know, like, got a shower, but then he went to his room, you know, then, and, you know, just left all his clothes in my room, and, you know, then checked into his room, and everyone added up. Everyone added up. Because she was getting so much criticism, because the narrative was Josh cheated, and if that got out, the narrative would be that she cheated. They definitely took... Oh, I don't want to think about that.
With him then.
I
With the
assume
kids?
so. What's up?
Wait, do they have kids?
Who, Eric and Colleen?
Yeah.
Not at this point.
Okay.
No.
So, okay, I got you.
No. So that happened. Hawaii. People are like, oh, I'm shipping
The
them.
gasping
They're not
sound
together because
effect.
they keep saying they're just friends. Then like a year goes by, and then all of a sudden, in a video, they announce that they're dating. And then,
They announced that they're dating, by the way, the day that I went to lunch with them. They announced that they were dating on the 7th of June, 2018. And they also... So, you know what's so funny about, like, people, like, not believing the overlap of the relationship? Hey, believe what you want. I'm not insinuating anything. But all I'm going to say is they were so deep in their relationship without the public knowing that on the day they announced that they were dating, Colleen was pregnant. Like, Colleen was already pregnant whenever they just revealed to the public that they were together. Was it the fanfic video? Yeah, they posted a video about the fanfic, which is infamous with Cody, if you know, you know. And then Eric posted a picture on Instagram. Little did people know, she was actually pregnant. But they had to then announce their relationship because they were pregnant and there was no much longer that they could hide it.
a week later, they announced that they are engaged and she's pregnant. So,
Okay, listen, maybe they're soulmates and they're meant to be together, but I mean, that's fucked up. You got married a year ago. I mean,
Could you imagine trying to hide your relationship and then you'd figure out that you're pregnant? I'd be like, oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Give it some time, lady.
She shares so much of her life, and she has a podcast with her husband, and the fact that they haven't told the story of how they fell in love.
I never thought about that. That she never... Yup, in Dublin, she couldn't drink. Yeah. I never thought about the fact that they've never spoken about how they got together. Like, for this woman who tells everything, they've never told how they got together. Is that not... Like, I'm gonna be honest, this is what means the least to me in all of this. Like, I'm gonna be honest, her cheating, you know, allegedly, is a shitty thing, doesn't affect my life. Sorry, Josh, doesn't affect my life. The stuff that affects my life, and the stuff that has affected the other children is stuff that I kind of take on as, you know, feeling, you know, horrified for them. The cheating stuff for me just, like, doesn't really matter. But... It kind of builds the story.
And they don't give, days, and they don't... Yeah, it's just... The way she describes it is that very quickly they decided they were the person for each other, and then they wanted a baby.
Can I put out a thing?
I think this is the least important thing about the entire Colleen thing right now, but I think it definitely goes to show, like, her morals. And the fact also that, like, she tried to, like, ruin Josh's life. I mean, Josh did the same to her, but, like, you know, they both... You can't call one without calling the other. I mean, Josh did it, Colleen did it, blah, 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 blah. Alex, who was in the weenies, said just goes to show what a kind of person she is.
Theory, I feel in a way she big-timed her ex-husband.
Well, if you... Yeah, there's...
Oh my god, me and Olivia have the same mic.
With
Hey!
With the children.
Yes.
Whoa, that sounds exciting. Wow, the kids got the front row seat to a divorce.
They did. And you know what? I wanted that.
You
Like,
wanted
when I got my grubby little fingers on these screenshots, I was like, oh my god.
This is why I love Olivia's coverage of this, because she's discovering what we've all known behind the scenes for a while. And as she said at the start, fans wanted to be a part of the weenies grip. So she's like, I wish I was a part of the weenies grip. So whenever I find these screenshots, I got so many things answered.
The amount of time I spent wondering and trying to dissect videos. So, okay. So the
You
summer
chronically
after-
online people.
Okay, Josh
Me?
releases after they announced they're having a baby. He now he is sober and he's doing well, I think. But at the time he was drinking very heavily and he went on a live stream, and on that live stream he was very drunk and very angry, and he did say, quote, "I know what Colleen did to me. My family knows what Colleen did to me." Yeah.
Why would speculate? She definitely cheated on him.
Yeah, I don't know.
But okay, there it is.
Got it. So, does that answer your questions about
I think so.
husband? Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
But yeah, I was gonna say, I think she got caught up in this life of fame. I think she was doing the show. She was amongst all these famous actors, and she big timed her. She's like, "Listen, I can do better."
I definitely agree with that. Josh was treating her badly from what we heard for a while, and she was also treating Josh badly for a while. They were in a very, I think these people did not love each other past when their relationship and their careers mixed so much. Like, fuck me, they were vlogging together and that was the most amount of time they spent together. So I'm not going to say that these people were soulmates in any way. Yeah, neither of these people are innocent in this. They both did shit to each other, right? But one thing I will say is, looking back on it, it definitely appears that Colleen got this opportunity to cross into mainstream and then knew that she didn't need Josh anymore because she didn't love Josh. And I don't necessarily know if Josh loved her. And they were only doing the career as like a boost for they were only doing the relationship as a boost for their career with vlogging and stuff. But they didn't need that anymore because Colleen was going mainstream. It didn't last very long, but, you know.
Hey, I need to date up.
Adam said in the chat, she sent videos of Eric in the pool during that Hawaii trip saying how sexy he was.
She was asking me how to make the first move. Me not even have kissed someone. Okay, so pull him aside in a cabana. I gave the most... Look at this! For Colleen's children, and like, you know, down the years, right? Just know, little Mr. McIntyre had a little, you know, in matchmaking that. Please. Can we talk about that? Like, I was closer in age to her children right now than what I was to her whenever she was asking me for relationship advice with Colleen. Or with, what's his name? Eric. Think about that. Little Cupid. All right, Colleen, so what you do is you bring him to a cabana and you bring up... Because she wanted to bring up the conversation and then sparks fly. It's like electricity. I might die. And then look at that. His swimming trunks were in her bathroom. That is the magic of Adam McIntyre. Scene.
Ew.
It wasn't that long after they announced their divorce.
That's crazy to think about. How the fuck could I do that for 30-year-olds, but I can't even do it for myself? You know what I mean? When is that advice going to, like, cater towards my life, my love life? Fuck me. Someone I helped, you know? Married and 3 kids. Me, lonely. Maybe, like Colleen, I need to find a 14-year-old to give me relationship advice. And the cycle continues.
I don't know.
You know too much about this.
I know a lot about it. That's the truth.
All right, here we go. Next slide.
Okay, my own personal credentials. Great.
Oh my god,
this
this
is
part.
the card I made for Colleen in 2014 when I went to one of her live shows.
I'm gonna let Olivia
It
just
said,
talk
Colleen,
here.
I put on my scrapbooking stickers. Let's be honest.
And this is giving me trauma flashbacks. T-Cow was something that I wonder if there's even any clips on this. T-Cow. Alex, was it Colleen or was it Josh who said T-Cow more? T-Cow. T-Cow. So this was like a little stupid thing that happened in the fandom. So here we have a tweet from Josh. Oh wait, this actually does not say T-Cow at all. Wait, T-Cow, Colleen Ballinger. They had like merch as well that said T-Cow. That's how I know that Olivia is like a big fan. Oh, I find something. Hold on. Okay, so here we have this tweet from Colleen. T-Cow. Or this one. Like, this was a really big thing in the fandom. What is this? Oh! It was the TKO from the Justin Timberlake song. And they were like, T-Cow. Because it sounded like what Justin Timberlake was saying. Oh, fuck me. It's an Urban Dictionary. T-Cow is a term that can be used to sing along to Justin Timberlake's song, TKO. The YouTuber Colleen Ballinger made a point by saying that it doesn't sound like Justin Timberlake said TKO, but sounded like T-Cow. That's how I know Olivia's a big fan.
Ugly, right? I was
Holy
more
fuck.
talented than that.
No, this is pretty great for a kid. I think this is impressive.
2014, I was like
How old are
14.
you? It's fine. Come on, don't be so hard on yourself.
Okay, well, thank you so much for saying that.
What's the
Let's see
Taco
inside.
Bell? Is that an inside joke?
Her blush is so
What,
pretty.
Taco Bell?
Mhm.
And T-Cow is something she used to say all the time. Taco Bell is her favorite food.
It's like Taco Bell.
Let's look at the
I
inside.
could eat
of it.
Taco
Respect
Bell,
that.
frankly.
Ooh.
I mean, I would, you know me. So,
I'm just gonna let her read.
Hold on,
Firstly-
this is so iconic photo of you.
Olivia looks
I
so
don't
different.
remember taking that, for sure. That was on the car ride home.
Go ahead, sorry.
Colleen, Firstly, I would like to tell you that you have changed my life forever. I am a musical theater geek, and then I X this out because there's absolutely no way I'm showing you what it says. Nope, too embarrassing. But seeing who you are now, even after you were an awkward teen who didn't fit in, changed who I am, how I present myself, and what I want to be. Aww. I want to be just like you is a crazy thing for me to say. I said in all caps, I want to be just like you. I hope one day,
Oh, wear your skin.
guys, this next line, I hope one day I'm able to connect with people the way you do.
I'm sorry, but the chins is chinning on the front of the card. I can't.
Oh, wait, the Miranda.
I don't want that.
Here's the thing. Don't feel bad. This is actually really insightful because
This is what I was gonna say. This is like, you know, makes me laugh, you know, because like I look at this and I'm like, oh my god, I wrote things like this as well. However, this is so important to show, and I'm so glad that Olivia showed this because it goes to show, like, especially at that time, how involved people were in Colleen's life and why we did everything for her, because we were deeply, you know, enthralled in this. And I think it's, you know, it's funny and it's haha, whatever, but it also makes me feel sad because to a certain extent, because I'm like, this is how we actually like thought about her, you know, that was why we did all the things.
this is how
So
the
it's
fans
funny,
see her.
but I also have that
also,
side of me.
They look to her like, oh, she's
I was very
the cool
parasocial.
adult.
Yeah.
She's a cool adult.
The big sister.
Because
Tops.
you're a kid, you know?
Yeah.
But it's real. This is actually super interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. I hope to connect with people the way you do. I hope to find somebody who loves me as much as Josh loves you.
Whoops.
Wow. When I got my wisdom teeth out, all I did was go home and rewatch your video so I could smile and get through it. I love you, Colleen. You are my idol. Love, Olivia.
So can I ask, how did you meant this at the time, right? You meant all this.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was powerful.
I was obsessed. Yeah.
Ethan goes, this is very, very, very
As we move on
powerful.
to this group chat, just put yourself in the state of mind that clearly
Right.
Olivia was in.
Yeah.
This is her fans loved her.
Yeah, it's a
They
good point.
idolized her. It's very interesting that you clearly you did not get this letter to her.
No, I did. These are photos I took before I went to the
Oh
show.
wow, you hold on to these for a while.
Yeah.
Wow, good for you.
Thank you.
These really
I
paid
knew I
off.
would do a PowerPoint one day. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you deliver the letter to her? Was it like a meet and greet?
Yeah, you brought it and then you just leave it at the door with security.
And Corey takes it and throws it in the trash.
They said that they would give it to her.
They probably just threw that shit in the trash.
No. She read it. She had it.
Security's like, I'll throw all this out for you guys. Just leave it with me.
You know what? I'd rather it that way. Maybe it would be better that way. I was young.
Okay.
She did talk to children.
You
Okay,
yeah.
my own personal credentials. There's more. I have a video of me crying.
All Olivia needed to do to get Colleen's attention was write, I'm 14 in all caps at the front of the thing. Fuck me. You'd be working for her next.
Watching her get married.
Wow.
Yeah, there's more.
Wait, I can watch the video of you
You
crying?
can if you want to. I
Yes,
can't
I
believe I
want to.
look that way.
This is a re-upload?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so sweet.
This is so real.
Did you? So like, how did you dig this up?
She looks so
Snapchat
different.
stories.
Oh, it saves it?
Yeah.
Wow. You're
Yeah.
so sweet.
Can
Who
we
cares?
believe this?
She cheated on him a year later, man. She had us
Maybe.
crying.
Yeah. Crazy.
Ethan's being so messy.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Okay, and then next, my sophomore year of college. This is 2019. Colleen starred in Waitress. She got a guest spot with Todrick Hall, and she was one of the leads, and I loved that musical, and I loved her. So it was my first week of school, and I got myself a ticket, and I went to New York to see her because in her vlogs, she was like, if you come support me, please come and support me. I will stay and talk with all of you. And she was like talking about how she stays for hours, and she was like really hyping it up about like she talks to the people who go for her. And she like even had a time when a girl wasn't there for her, so she didn't talk to her. It was like there was drama happening. So I was like, I need to go. I need to
Jesus,
see her.
Olivia
Oh,
knows
girl wasn't
everything
there.
about this
There was a
fandom
girl who
lore.
didn't go see the show and was just out there to meet her and didn't have a program.
She knows so
And
much,
she
it scares
Yeah,
me.
and, in one of her blogs, she tells a story about how like, no, you didn't get a ticket to see
Oh,
me
so she
perform.
didn't talk to her.
She did talk to her, but she was like, you guys like don't show up if you're not.
So you waited
Yeah.
outside to meet me.
Yeah,
Even though
I
you're a
did.
child, it doesn't have. So I'm just trying to understand this. She was berating the child who didn't pay for the ticket.
No. This is a tangent, but she does have a video where she was talking about a girl didn't have a program, and the mother was like, please just talk to her, like she loves you. And so in her blog, she complained that night about how some people are getting more than others, and others are spending more money, and it's not fair. And
Oh my
yeah.
god. Okay. So where did you fly from for this?
Can't believe
Ohio.
Olivia knows
Okay.
this.
So you did a whole trip to see her.
I did. And yeah. So I stayed at that stage door
Oh, you
for
had good seats too, huh?
I did. Yes. I stayed for at least an hour and a half, I think, and she didn't talk to many people, really. She schmoozed with like the front row. She had people give their programs in like stacks of 10 and push them up.
Disappointing kids as usual. I think the thing is here, I mean, it's completely understandable for especially stage door and theater for people to come out and just, even just walk, you know, be like, thanks for coming. Hey. But when Colleen, and what Olivia's saying is true, Colleen used to talk in her vlogs about like, if you come and support her, you're her friend and she can't wait to talk to you after and hear your opinion of the show. So it was just like a ploy to lie to get tickets to sale.
So she could sign them and put them
Or
back.
sell.
I understand it's a lot of people. I just thought that I was gonna know her, you know, like that's the way she made it seem.
You were gonna get to
and that's Corey right there holding the bags, and he was one of her best. He is one of her best friends. I was obsessed with him. I thought he was hilarious.
Wait, where is he?
He's the one. His back is turned, holding the bags, in the photo on the right.
Oh, not Colleen.
No. Go back to the slide.
Oh,
the stage door. Yeah.
Boo, Corey.
Colleen's in a striped shirt. Corey.
Can we get some tomatoes in the chat? Anytime we talk about Corey, I don't even want to say it, just like tomatoes. And if you're watching this on YouTube, tomatoes in the comments. Anytime Corey comes up, boo.
Is wearing the bags. Corey didn't talk to one person. He stood against the wall.
Corey's such
with,
a bitch.
A very sour. I am not one to be like, they seemed very not happy. And I think I gestured toward him, like, can I please have a photo? And then I saw someone actually ask, and he was like, stop. Or he said something like, no. And I was like,
sounds like Corey.
No.
Okay, wow. So
Corey is such a rude person. Corey literally is one of the rudest people in the entire world. And one thing I will say is I've only ever had rude encounters with Corey and Rachel, the sister. I know Rachel isn't really being brought up, and I have really nothing to say about Rachel because I really don't have any opinions of Rachel. But one thing I will say is I met Rachel once or twice. Did I meet Rachel once or twice? I met Rachel twice, and both times she was incredibly rude. And Corey was incredibly rude as well. Corey was a little bit nicer to me because he, you know, probably wanted to fuck me or something. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Him talking about his, you know, dating life to me. That's a joke. Not about the dating life, but about fucking me. But yeah, they were just really rude people. Colleen knew how to, you know, handle her fans. So she was nice to everyone. But Corey and Rachel were rude. Really, really rude.
Experience was
really rude.
I was very, very sad. I was with my sister. She remembers.
Yeah. Disappointed.
I was very disappointed. That's a great way to put it. But I still have the play. I mean, I still have the playbill just because at the time I didn't let it.
Good thing you saved all this shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dan, are you loving this story?
Yeah. It's...
Dan is not.
You up?
Why? What?
You always look like you're just not a drama fiend. I get it.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, I
You don't protect
I don't want to be. Yeah, I don't want to be a hater. Why do you put me on the spot like that?
Sorry.
No, I don't really care about this. No, I don't.
Yeah, it's okay that you don't care about it.
I
didn't until I saw Olivia crying. Now
this
I care about
presentation has been funny. I enjoyed the video of teenage Olivia crying over a TV show. But,
I will say I did drop a few tears last night while I was making this. It was like weird and like personal in a crazy way.
Well, you
were invested in this.
I was invested. There's a clip in here from one of Adam's videos that really, really made me very upset.
Anyway, this is you shooting. Yeah, we saw it. It was very interesting. Yeah. So let's move on to the next one.
Okay, so this is the catalyst for
Meghan Trainor tweet.
Colleen posts as Miranda sings. Surprise announcement: 30 minutes. You're not ready, and it looks like Miranda's about to come out.
That does look like that.
Right. Miranda then posts, I have a secret. I'm coming out today for you all. This has been so hard to come to terms with, but I'm proud. I stand before you today.
I'm sorry. This tweet is camp. Maybe it was too ahead of its time because I believe that this tweet is camp. Maybe it was too ahead of its time.
The Meghan Trainor fan. I hope you can.
It's camp.
That's like
it's so stupid and it's not funny. I literally like.
Funny joke, but it is queer baiting, and people pointed it out. So Colleen released this statement. What we did not know at the time. Next.
Well, hold on. I want to read the statement.
Okay. It's basically just her saying, "I'm sorry that I did that. This is very not me. I deleted it."
Yeah, I think if you did that joke today, it'd be more obvious. Like, people would be like, "Dude, that's not cool."
Yeah, I guess queer baiting was like, this was summer 2020. I mean, yeah, spring.
Okay. Not that it was ever okay. Okay, don't come from me.
Right.
Jesus Christ. I hear the grumbling already. Colleen Ballinger says, I agree with you and I regret it, which is why I deleted it. I'm deeply sorry. Miranda is a character. Oh, she's... I hate that excuse. Just a character.
Looking camp right in the eye.
I'll see people do awful and then do it as Miranda.
It's less funny coming from a straight character than a real gay one. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Ooh, I guess so. I'm going to be honest. I just think that the reaction to the tweet was like... I guess because Miranda was like a straight character, whatever, but like, I didn't get it. I really, really, really didn't get it. You know what I mean? What? Did people really think that whenever this was posted, that in 30 minutes Miranda Sings was going to come out as a lesbian? Is that what y'all thought? You know what I mean? Sure, the tweet was probably not the best, but I just think the reaction to it was a little extreme. A little extreme.
Show them how idiotic it looks, but this shouldn't have been tweeted. Okay, queer baiting is wrong, period. I am the biggest supporter and ally of the LGBTQ plus community, and the fact that
even though she's queer baited in her own videos.
Mm-hmm. What we did not know at the time
was that without the it's a character thing. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
The person behind those tweets was Adam McIntyre, one of Colleen's most dedicated fans, with the best intentions, might I say.
Yep.
Adam identified. Excuse me.
Which
Adam's gay. Adam was 17 at the time. He didn't need to
Adam's
know better.
gay? Olivia! How dare you assume? That is news to me. I've never said that. Olivia, that is news to me.
Wait, hold on. Which tweets are... What
So the coming out. I'm coming out as a Meghan Trainor.
Not me being outed by
If you-
Olivia. Oh my god.
So Adam
Olivia,
was
please.
working for Colleen in those group chats. He would give her ideas, and then they would DM back and forth. And it happened so often that she ended up giving him her login to post
Wow.
her.
On her socials?
On her socials from her.
Guys, don't listen to Olivia. She's spreading hate speech here. I'm straight. Seriously, stop with the fucking fake propaganda.
Fuck.
Yes. And Adam
So he wrote
cleared
this.
this. He had cleared this idea with her before
I
he
cleared it 4 times.
posted it.
So he wrote this. He
No,
wrote
I
this.
don't know if he wrote the I agree with you, I regret it. He made the Meghan Trainor tweet.
I did give her an outline for an apology to be clear.
I'm
For
assuming...
Miranda.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
God, I look so ugly in this video.
It did not go over well. She let him know.
Hate this video.
If you go to the next slide. So she messages him. It's all anyone is talking about. I'm really
Plucked you out of the closet like her favorite sweater. Crying face.
upset. I never would post something like that. Now everyone thinks I'm homophobic. I'm really, really upset.
Okay, hold on. So she's getting shit, and then she talks to
Yeah.
17-year-old Adam is like, you fuck.
She's kind of like, it's your fault. She's kind of blaming it on him.
I see.
Right.
Okay.
When he was a 17-year-old who did not know better.
Your fault.
And did not.
Dude, she gave him her login.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I went, hell no, man.
It's really crazy for me to think back on this. Like, yeah, I was giving her ideas for like 4 years and stuff, but like, wow, I had her social media passwords. I should have changed the password. You know what I mean? Like the fact that like she put so much trust in me. The things I could have done on that account. The mayhem that could have instilled. I literally should have like changed the password and like logged her out of it. I had no reason to be loyal to her in that moment. Why didn't I? It's like the butterfly effect. I should have changed the password and locked her out of the account for good. And it's the end of Miranda Sings. I can't believe I didn't do that. I was really loyal.
Lisa would have done it.
Yes, Lisa is from our Sims series. Absolutely. Wow. To think that, like, I could have done anything on that account, including deleting the account, like permanently deactivating it, and I didn't? That's a true test of loyalty. Whoa. Damn. Whoa. The fact that I didn't tweet anything as well that wasn't approved by her, like I could have just been tweeting shit. I could have been like, go follow at, Adam McIntyre. I could have been like, go watch this video. I could have been like, whoa. I really missed an opportunity. And you didn't do it at her birthday dinner.
And you didn't do it at her birthday dinner?
Wow, I can't believe I didn't do that.
Anybody, let alone a child.
I'm such a good person.
And everybody.
He apologized profusely and was like, I logged out, everything's okay, like I'm so sorry.
Time
then
and place.
She ghosts him. And
She does ghost
his
me.
idol stopped talking to him.
And
then he begins to hear he was kicked out of Weenies.
She kicked him out of Weenies for this? She dropped.
In fairness, Colleen didn't kick me out of Weenies. I got kicked out of Weenies. Yeah, I'm just thinking back. No, Colleen did not kick me out of Weenies. No. I got kicked out of Weenies. She didn't kick me out. Alex goes, so sorry about that. You're fine. I didn't want to be in there anyway.
His ass from the group chat?
And
Dude,
I
don't know who did it.
Adam was told that they were talking shit about him.
Dude, that is so messed up.
Yes, so this in the middle, that is a text that Adam then sent to Colleen saying, I've been told by multiple people that you and Corey have been running around saying I run a hate account for people who support you, which is extremely disappointing that your mind would go to that place. I'm aware, and so are my parents. And I have screenshots of everything from the past few weeks that Corey has said about me and in relation to you about me in these group chats, and also everything else before, but never thought he'd stoop to that level.
The fact I kind of ate in this message, can we talk about that? At 17 years old, this message ate. Me being like, talk to me in 17 years when your son's the same age as me. Like, ooh, I kind of ate.
level, especially due to the 17-year-old age gap.
Like,
Talk to me in 16 years.
And I promise you, I didn't even like work on this text with anyone. I literally worked on this myself, thought it, sent it. Really? I wrote that at 17? Literally, she was gobbled up. I'm sorry, she was gobbled up. It was like shady, angry, but also like intelligent. I'm sorry. It was like, I literally used the like, you now have a child. Your child is close in age to me. Talk to me in 17 years when your son's the same age as me and see if you would like someone treating your son the way, you know, you treated me. I'm sorry. That is a mic drop moment.
If a 33-year-old takes advantage of Flynn for years and then runs
And then she was like,
talking-
takes advantage of Flynn? What do you mean? She came with this like deranged response.
run shit talking.
Why do you bring up my baby?
Wanna play that game? Why do you even bother following me?
So she was 33?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, I wrote, you want to play that game? Why do you even follow me? 8.
Yeah.
She was 33 and she was playing a Mean Girls game with a 17-year-old
Yes.
who was working for her for free.
Yes.
Posting to her social account.
And she
gave
was,
him the login.
mind you, she was talking to him like one day, like, if this works, we'll get you set up and like we'll get you an actual position.
True.
Like she was promising him a job pretty much
True.
if things went well.
And he was one of the chosen weenies, so they
And he
were
was one of the
tight.
favorites. He was like
The word weenies makes my body tense up. I never, see whenever I'm like, in like a week or like 2 weeks whenever I go on like vacation, I never want to hear the word fucking weenies ever again. See whenever I just like, and go on like my fucking vacation and I'm like done with this shit, I never want to hear that fucking word ever again.
favorite.
And she kicked him from the group. I can't get over how mean girl that is.
And so at the top, this screenshot on the right is from Colleen's video, so her messages are going to be on the right. She responded to Adam, take advantage of Flynn? What are you talking about? What does Flynn have to do with everything? How dare you bring my son into your drama? I didn't say anything
My
about you. I've
drama
never said anything
that
but nice
she
to you.
created.
I've never been anything but nice to you. I haven't said one word about you. I'm not going to argue with you or talk smack about you. I just wish blah, blah, blah. Adam's mom then responds to Colleen and says, this is Adam's mom. Yeah. It is not nice when your child is brought into things. But if you have read it correctly, you would have seen that he wasn't, and it was a comparison that was being made. Mother to mother, you may now understand. Never speak my son's name again, and tell your sidekick the same applies to him. Oh, your sidekick. Yeah,
Mom got
Victoria.
involved.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Badass. Let's go.
No.
Mrs. McIntyre ate. Mrs. McIntyre kind of ate. The one message my mom sends Colleen, and she low-key ate. And isn't it funny that the only time an adult gets involved, Colleen goes silent? Like, why do you not want to talk to my mom? Haven't you talked to me for years as a child? No, because you only like children, right?
If I'm Colleen, which is hard to put myself
Right,
in the same
in the
situation, but once you get the message back from the mom, I have a feeling that's kind of a little bit scary. Because all of a sudden, accountability becomes a real thing.
Right.
You're like, oh, fuck.
I never thought
I'll be
about it
an
like
adult
that.
now.
Yeah.
Yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is just 2020. We are not even close.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So Adam posts this video. Colleen Ballinger, stop lying.
Okay.
After this stuff happens. And because his idol totally dropped him, he felt very exploited, very used, very hurt. And they were talking shit about him. So he posted this video.
Isn't it crazy to think like the butterfly effect? Like if I had not been shown proof that Corey and Colleen were talking shit about me in DMs after she ghosted me, I would have never made that video and not like I would not be on the stream right now. Years later.
Where he tells the story of the exploitative relationship and being dropped.
What was the time? What was the time difference between their fallout and this video?
This video was posted April 28th, and the Miranda Sings coming out tweets were March 26th.
Go look up.
It was like a month.
Yeah.
That's super effed up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this
Girl,
live
let's be
stream
real.
trauma.
Whatever he tweeted,
Trauma.
even if he just tweeted something super racist and messed up, I mean, that's a far cry. But like, you gave him your login account. Whatever
he's
he
a minor.
does, yes, whatever he does there is your fault.
Yeah.
End of story.
Also, she okayed the idea. She told Adam it was a good idea.
Well, then
4
it
times.
really is fucked up.
Right. So in this video, Adam doesn't touch on like the inappropriate text messages. He like
Because I didn't
want
want to bring them up. I was embarrassed of them.
Divorce, but he did not include the screenshots that you will see later.
And Ethan goes on to say, like, oh, this actually kind of validates that, like, Adam was doing his video for good intentions. The fact that he didn't bring it to that place and it was Cody that brought it to that place. And I'm like, thank you. I was still protecting her in that 2020 video and she still turned against me. That's why she deserves every fucking thing that happens to her now. She deserves every single fucking thing that happened to her. Because I still defended her in 2020. I protected her in 2020 with that video and she still turned against me. She deserves every single fucking I'm not going to start listing them off, the things that are going wrong in her life right now, but she deserves all of it because I was easy on her in 2020. I didn't want, and listen, if she hadn't have been such a stupid, silly, I actually can't say that word on stream, but none of this would have happened. She did it to herself. And I think that's the most beautiful part about all of this. And I want her to sit down in her comeback video, whether she throws me under the bus, whether she attacks me, or whether she apologizes, and I want her to say, this is all my fault. Even if she wants to do a hate campaign video on me, I still want her to say, this was all my fault. Because it was.
Later, that are very explicit and weird. But he did include this moment from a live stream when Colleen was giving away clothes, and she ended up sending lingerie to Adam.
Okay.
I should get my mom to send me that lingerie right now. Like, I wonder if my mom still has it. She'll have to attack all of the weenies now. Yeah, Alex, that's true. Alex, again, from one of the weenies. I wonder if my mom still has it. It might be, like, in its original, like, packaging in our attic or something. I wonder if my mom has it. I might get my mom to, like, mail it to me.
Choo choo.
Because oh shit, we're on a hype train. Thank you so much. And I think the reason for, her, that I want her to mail it to me is for when Colleen does the response, to have that shit in my hands kind of just solidifies more that she actually sent me lingerie rather than talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, for me to hold it up in whatever response video she makes, if she doesn't just apologize and hold it up and be like, why the fuck am I holding your lingerie, bitch? I'll reach out to my mom about that. I would assume she threw it out. Who knows?
Oh my god. So cute.
I don't think she would have thrown it out because she would have kept it for evidence.
His snow clothes are nasty. He's so rude. Oh my god. You guys.
Okay, wait. I'm going to run to the bathroom while this live stream part plays. I mean, we've already seen this, but I really need to pee. It's literally the live stream part. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh my god, he's so sassy. Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Adam just donated or left a comment. He said, no. Adam, a member for 6 months.
Aw.
Sweetheart.
Let's go.
He says, no, she approved the tweets 4 times. He said, or maybe he said that before you.
Yeah, and then he said thank you, Olivia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Olivia knows everything, Adam, don't worry.
Thank you.
He says he was 14 at the time.
With the bra, yeah.
Oh, at this time?
Yeah.
It's 14!
When this live stream happened and she sent him the bra, he was 14.
When's the last time any of you guys actually spent time with a 14-year-old? Like, they are children.
Right?
You forget how young, how immature a 14-year-old is. It's a child. Yeah. Like, really. Look at a picture of you when you were 14. You're like, oh my god.
You're 14. Fuck you.
Right. That one sounded legit.
Your Twitter account is making me laugh so much. Clean boobs are bursting out of every outfit I approve. Corey's still chilling with lingerie on. Ew, that's an ugly
Wait,
shirt.
something I want to show you. Look at this. I haven't seen both of them sleeping beside each other. Oh my god, forward a hype train again. Thank you. I haven't seen them sleeping beside each other in so long. Beautiful boy. Beautiful boys. Beautiful boys. Beautiful boys.
No, put that shirt in the bin.
She's going over his Twitter account.
Yeah, she's laughing at all the funny stuff he says.
Do you want the bra, Adam?
Do you want the bra and panties? Tweet right now.
That's Corey.
Oh my god.
That's like lingerie. That's not even like a bra.
Alex
Yeah,
said,
and panties.
That's like
this part solidified that she loved us whenever we were rude to her or sassy, and she encouraged it. Yeah. I mean, and then towards other people as well.
and
It had the tag still on, however, she did still. Adam made it very, very clear in his new videos when he's talking about this that Colleen, in her apology video, which is in the next slide, she didn't show the part where she says, "Do you want it, Adam?" She says in her video, "Oh, Adam wants the panties,"
and that Adam was nonstop begging for them.
Yes, I want them. Yes, I want them. Please send me something.
Even though she brought it up.
So why were the panties out, or why were the lingerie out?
It was a Forever 21 haul, and they were going like through clothes that she doesn't want anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want? He's in Ireland. Hi, Adam. Okay. I'm sending him something.
But then his parents are going to be like, who's this person on the internet sending you
Dude, stop.
stuff?
What is he doing?
Corey's so weird. Corey is so weird.
Although then his parents will be like, you're not allowed to talk to who was sending you panties.
That's actually funny because that's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
You knew that.
It was like that.
They knew my parents were going to have an issue with it.
Trying to internalize this whole panty nailing business.
Right.
He's 14.
You'll see, I have linked her response to it. When in her apology, you'll hear her.
He's so
explanation for it.
gross.
I mean, yeah.
But if we want to deconstruct it morally, that's a crazy thing that she did.
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to understand her perspective. I'm trying to understand. I mean, he's 14. If Adam's mom is like, "Where did you get this pair of lingerie?" Oh, my favorite YouTuber sent email it to me. I'd be like, "Excuse me?"
Yeah. Like, you gave your address. Like, I know that that's not dangerous and it wasn't ever a dangerous thing, but like, I would be like, you gave someone on the internet our address.
He's a kid though.
No, it wasn't his fault. Yeah, it's the adult's fault. Let me send you lingerie. Give me your address.
If nothing else, it really shows an extremely poor decision-making capacity for her end.
On both of their parts.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that she didn't include any of this in her apology video, yet she goes, context is everything, when it fits her narrative.
Her ass is 30.
Yeah.
So, did we see enough here?
Yes, we have seen enough here.
Okay.
So, Colleen's apology video. This is her response.
Well, hold on. So, what was Adam?
Adam talked about the bra stuff in.
Just the bra stuff?
He talked about the bra stuff and their relationship and how he had worked for her and he didn't get paid. And all the stuff we talked about with the.
Can we talk about how my story hasn't changed? Like, her story has changed. The story that her fans say to defend her has changed. My story's never changed. I've added more to it whenever I've gotten comfortable, talking about more. My story's never changed. That's why I'm able to talk about it so much, because if you're telling the truth, you're able to tell a story very easily. You're able to answer questions without being like, what did I say here? What did I say there? That's why they're not speaking up right now. Because they're going to forget what lie they said to Rolling Stones, and then what lie they're going to tell Time Magazine, or what lie they're going to tell, NBC. When you tell the truth, you don't have to think about the lies, and you also don't have to vet questions. I have not done a single interview in the past 2 weeks in which I've asked for questions in advance. And I'm not trying to praise myself here, but if that can tell you anything, I don't need questions in advance. Because if you're telling the truth, you can hit me with anything. And if I have an answer, I have an answer. That's why they don't want to talk, because they need to figure out what their story is.
DM and everything.
Did he say that he was kicked out of the group and all this? Or did the tweet come up, the Pride tweet come up?
The Pride tweet?
Or
the Meghan Trainor, that was the catalyst for everything, yeah.
So he talked about that in his video?
Yes, everything we talked about is out in the world at this point.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And he showed the DMs and everything?
Yeah.
And I remember when this video came out, it was a pretty big deal. I remember seeing his video.
It's amassed over 3.7 million views.
So that's pretty significant.
Right.
Jesus.
Okay. So she responded.
Yeah, I linked it's timestamped.
Let's take a look.
Weeks ago, someone had made a video saying some shocking and hurtful things about me, and a lot of you wanted me to address it, and I didn't. I didn't address it not because I was just ignoring it and hoping it would go away, but because...
Not that I was ignoring it and hoping it would go away. That was exactly what she was doing, and that was exactly why it's taken her so long to address it this time as well. She's hoping it'll go away. Well, babe, it's not.
When this person messaged me letting me know they were upset...
This person.
She's already characterizing this in a fucked up way. She's saying this person,
Yeah.
Thank you.
14-year-old child.
Who was obsessed with you and you were their hero / maybe still are.
This person, I mean, you're already stretching the truth with even that.
Right.
Immediately. I was very shocked and confused. I expressed I didn't know what they were talking about, and I also expressed frustration that they were trying to bring my son's name into their drama. Then I received a message from this person's mother asking me to not speak his name. So I was trying to respect the mother's wishes.
So why didn't you respond to my mom?
But it has gotten to a point...
Whoa. 17 or 14?
He was 14 when the bra was sent. He was 17 when he posted the Meghan Trainor.
Love in the background just going like...
Continue to be a fan of hers for 3 years.
Yes.
And then shit hit the fan.
Thank you for the hype train, guys.
After the Meghan Trainor tweet.
Yeah, a very dedicated fan.
Got it.
Where there are so many rumors and lies and speculations going around, I feel like I need to address it. I do have receipts proving the things that I'm about to tell you.
So she's saying the reason she kicked him out of the weenies group is because of the mom's message?
No, she's saying that she didn't want to address this because the mother said in her message, do not speak my son's name again.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why you didn't talk about it.
Right.
However, I feel uncomfortable sharing this because he is a minor. So I'm only going to be showing you the things that were...
I feel uncomfortable talking about him since he's a minor, but don't worry, I'm talking about him in the weenies group chat and to Cody Tyler.
Adults or things that were already public. The biggest issue that came from his video is that I sent a child underwear. And wow, anyone who heard this out of context and was offended, I completely understand because I would be too. But in this situation, context is everything. So I
and then she proceeds to not show the full context.
But... And in this live stream, I did a giveaway. I was giving away clothes that were unused, tagged still on, brand new, that I had just bought that I did not want. One of the items that was in this box was a really ugly pair of underwear. As soon as we pulled them out, I started laughing and joking around about how ugly they were. Why did I buy these ridiculous underwear?
Ethan laughing.
Big old box from Forever 21. I want to open it up in front of you guys. Maybe I'll send the ones I don't
so,
want to you guys.
Again, we know that she now... This is the clip she included. So she, like, edited together to make it seem like I was the one that first asked for the lingerie, not her being like, we should send it to him. His parents are going to be so confused. And Corey being like, do you want the lingerie, Adam? Creepy man.
Guys, I got a bunch of crop tops.
The panties from... And people started asking for them in the live stream.
What was that bra?
You want the bra?
Everyone wants the bra.
At the end of the live stream, I was done giving away clothes, and then this boy who made this video about me recently, he asked for the underwear.
Yay, we picked people. I think that's enough.
Did that boy have a name or not?
I don't know. He has to tell me what he wants.
What did he say?
He said,
How do you edit this and feel good about yourself?
She didn't include the clip of her going, "You want the bra, Adam?"
No, she just lied.
Which is what the first thing was.
Right.
Which is just it's an interesting edit.
So yeah, a little selective for sure.
Not just selective,
it's
fully
really-
manipulative.
Really-
Whenever she goes, context is everything.
Matter who initiated it. If she's 30 and he's 14.
True. She should have
If
said
he
it
asked for
always.
it, if you offered it, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, you still did that shit.
Okay, so the reception was really great on this.
So I remember I was lightly following all this stuff as it happened, and I watched her video, and I was like, oh, okay, that all makes sense.
Yeah, it was really, people forgave her very quick. The 2 top comments, "This is a good apology video. She isn't crying over dramatically or blaming anyone else. She is taking responsibility for her mistakes."
She was blaming me.
In this video, she also addresses old clips that surface of her being very insensitive and racist and fatphobic. So she addressed that also in this video. She addressed everything, hence the title.
Addressing everything.
Right.
And is there any more worth watching this or no?
No.
So she's basically just like, he wanted it, and that's what happened.
Right.
So,
Queen of gaslighting.
okay, so why was that misleading in a sense? Or why was she, ultimately, she still sent panties to a child.
Right.
Oh, I hate the word panties.
But the whole concept of her exploiting a relationship with a minor, she really minimized.
That hadn't come out. It was the closeness.
Right. Yes.
And everything that was really, okay.
Right.
So the responses to Colleen. James Charles, of course.
Big,
who's the moral arbiter of the
big.
If anybody knows how to treat minors with respect, is James Charles.
You're so right.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Bullshit.
Oh no!
Listen, James.
Not Jimothy Charlemagne. Jeepers creepers, the only reason James Charles came for me was because I was approaching 18 at the time of the video. Listen to me. If James Charles still thought I was 14...
James wouldn't have fucked around with you, Adam. He wouldn't waste your time.
He would be in my DMs too with Colleen. He would be getting Colleen to send me his way. My goodness gracianius. Speaking of my goodness gracianius, it's still fuck you, Joey Graceffa.
That's for a dick pic right out the gate. Armpit. Can I see your armpit hair, Adam? Not me.
Someone clip that. Someone clip that. Ethan just asked for my armpit pic.
It's a joke. Don't send me pictures.
Do not submit that.
Okay, so James' tweets is literally all lies. The boy begged.
Fuck
for
James
panties for
Charles.
years. He ran at this time. They were like
Okay.
collabing and stuff. So they
Hold
ran
on.
Colleen
He
James.
begged for
Right,
the
that's
panties
what I
for
read.
years?
Womp womp womp. Yeah yeah. Yeah yeah. Womp womp womp. How does the intro go again? Oh. Oh. It's James Charles. Thank you. James Charles's intro. Oh. Oh. Then it's like the painting.
It took him a second to actually send them.
Not
I
again.
don't
He's
know,
14. So according to James Charles, since he was 11, he's been begging for
Yeah,
her
James was
panties?
just lying, yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
He ran her Twitter for one day, and she ghosted him either. And she never ghosted him either. In fact, he tried to bring Flynn into
Unleash
this
your
argument, which we've
inner
seen. That's not really
pedo.
what he was doing.
Who cares? He's
He was
14.
talking about, I'm a kid, Flynn is also a kid. Think about it.
Doesn't matter what he said.
Yeah. Sure, his story doesn't look the best, but he's looking for attention since Colleen won't give it to him anymore, and y'all are feeding it instead. Even if she did address it, people would say she's attacking a minor. Let her take care of her family and son during this pandemic and worry about something else. Please, I'm tired of seeing my
That was the
friend.
Hey.
That was their
This was pandemic time.
Holy
Yes.
fuck.
Can we get some tomatoes?
Yes, really quickly, the reception and the response to Colleen Ballinger's, stuff.
I need to get some fucking tomato emotes. For the people that are subscribed to me, I am working on new emotes. I keep saying that, but I literally sent the email to the artist right before this stream. Tomatoes, Bonk, Milo, Cyrus, Bonnie, Dolly, Brown hair emotes. They're all incoming. Bonk. And I'm also working on a signboard. No. Don't want to talk about 9/11. And I'm also working on emotes of like Mariah Carey. So whenever I'm like, no, you send Mariah Carey. Right? Bonk.
This Cody, who was in our players earlier.
Who knows? Maybe even a Cody Tyler one.
In the fandom, who was of age, posted a video basically debunking Adam's video.
Okay, so that
and
would go.
people took that and believed that, ran with it, and also forgave Colleen with her apology.
Adderall Termite. What a
Okay, I can see that
username.
being compelling.
Right.
But now, so I can only imagine Adam must have been on the receiving end of a lot of hate. Especially with James Charles being like.
So much hate.
James Charles was when I started getting death threats. So fuck you, James.
Truly.
Okay, so can I see if
You want a Meghan Trainor rainbow emote? You want a coming out as a Meghan Trainor emote? Okay. Let me write that down. Me as Cody. Let me write that down. Anyone know that? Let me know if you know that reference. Let me write that down. Thank you, Brooke.
Her
Let
video?
me write that down.
No. She has now since left the internet.
Meghan Trainor Rainbow.
I'll tell you why later. We'll get there.
Okay, so I...
Oh my god. My Disneyland itinerary has just been updated by my friend Kat. Oh my god. If only y'all... You know my friend Kat? She is the craziest girl I have ever met, and I love her so much. She has an itinerary for the days that we're going to Disneyland, almost minute by minute. And I just got a notification that she updated it. It goes, wake up at 5 a.m., drive to Anaheim by 5:45, stop at breakfast 6 a.m., arrive to parking structure by 6:25, park, take walk, be in S. Blande by 7 a.m., 7:30 turnstiles open, immediately rope drop Guardians of the Galaxy, immediately make our way to Toy Story Mania. From there, we go to Incredicoaster. Then right after that, we make our way rapidly to The Little Mermaid. She is so crazy. She is so fucking crazy. Lunch at 10:45. We are either going to Pacific Wharf Cafe, and then she lists like other ones. Then we will be switching to Disneyland at 11 a.m. sharp. Using our Genie Plus, she's texting her. She has no idea I'm talking about her. Then we are going to switch to Disneyland at 11 a.m. Then we are going to use our Genie Plus for Space Mountain, Indiana Jones, Big Thunder Mountain, Matterhorn Bobsled, Buzz Lightyear, Haunted Mansion, Autopia, Star Tours, It's a Small World, and Smuggler's Run. Then we are going to be swiftly making our way to Finding Nemo, Voyage, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, Mickey and Minnie's Archies. And then we will be having some snacks. We will be having Matterhorn macaroons, then followed by Pooh Corner with some cheddar garlic bagel twists, and finishing with a gray tray. Don't say the whole schedule. You don't know what day we're going to Disneyland? You don't know what day we're going to Disneyland? With priority being Enchanted Tiki Room. Oh, she does love the Tiki Room. You don't know what day we're going to Disneyland? I'm also going to Disneyland, I think twice. I'm going once with just me and Mom, and then I'm going once with me, Mom, Kat, and her girlfriend. Yeah, she has not... Let me tell you something. She does not rule in bathroom breaks at all. Thank you so much, Miss Here for the vibes. She does not rule in bathroom break. The Tiki Room was crazy. The Tiki Room, I remember sitting in the Tiki Room, and I was, like, starting to, like... I have never disassociated as much as what I have in the Tiki Room. Has anyone been to the Tiki Room? Sorry, I know we're getting to this. Does anyone know the Tiki Room in Disneyland where it's like all the animatronic birds? I started disassociating really, really, really bad that my mom was like kind of like getting concerned. Like she was like looking over at me. I was really, really, really starting to dissociate, and it was really, really, really bad. The Tiki Room like really triggered something in me, and I don't know what it was. And I literally was so fixated on being so overwhelmed in that room. But I can't wait to go back. It was crazy. I felt like I was on like 10 edibles. And I wasn't. Yeah, it was like sensory overload. And you know what the worst thing about it is? Sorry, this is like the last story of Disneyland before I get into this. The worst thing about it was because it was so hot in Disneyland, fun fact, you know, you can go into like rides that like no one really goes to when it's really hot to get some aircon. So we went to the Abraham Lincoln animatronics show because like it was air conditioned. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? So we went to the animatronic Abraham Lincoln show. But whenever the show was happening, people know what I'm talking about. When the show was happening, I was starting to come around again. And I promise you, I'd never disassociated like it in my life ever. And I was starting to think that the Tiki Room was funny in theory, you know, like, oh my God, these birds. So I start laughing during the Abraham Lincoln show because I'm remembering the birds so much so that the row in front turn around and tell me to shut up. And my mom was so angry at me. She was so angry at me. We left it, and I don't think she spoke to me for like 5 to 10 minutes. She didn't speak to me. She was like, it was really embarrassing. You just were laughing the entire time. It was really embarrassing. And I was like, girl, I literally only snapped out of the Tiki Room like 10 minutes into the Abraham Lincoln thing. And I could not stop thinking about the birds. And there was one moment during the Tiki Room where like a bird came down from like the roof, like an animatronic, and there was this girl in front of us who started manically screaming, like it terrified her. And then I thought that was really funny when I was at the Abraham Lincoln thing. And it was so funny to me, the Tiki Room, but it was really inappropriate to laugh during this Abraham Lincoln show. My mom was so pissed off at me and Kat. Why were you laughing during that? Do you know how embarrassing that was? Walking out of that theater, and there's like 12 people in there, and everyone's hearing you laugh. She was so pissed off at me. She was disturbed that we were doing that. You know, when something hits you and you know you shouldn't be laughing? Like, why can't you laugh? Because it was like a serious show about Abraham Lincoln, and I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about the child being scared at the Tiki Room and how funny that was to me. And I was like reprocessing the Tiki Room, and I just started like, I could not contain it. I was very close to walking out of the Abraham Lincoln show, but they like fucking shut those doors. You know what I mean? It was crazy. I don't even remember the Abraham Lincoln show other than my mom keep going like, or like I would turn around to Kat and we'd both be laughing because she was laughing at me laughing. And then I would like look like here and I could see my mom in the corner of my eye like this. She's like staring at me and I would go, and she'd be like,
essentially, you'll see the construction of the video later. It's basically she paints Adam as like a manipulative person in the video. It's crazy.
So I went to the next slide.
Right. Okay, response to Colleen Ballinger. This is what she tweeted out. Nobody asked me to make a video. I was already doing one. I reached out to Colleen first, and then she replied.
Now I'm thinking about the Tiki Room again.
To help me learn the truth. I then did my own research and I found a lot more things. So
now I'm thinking about the fucking Tiki Room.
She was collaborating.
She was in her ear.
Yeah, she was sending you stuff.
Right, but this is the extent to which we got their communication in 2020.
Wow. So, next.
Oh, okay. 3 years later, despite all of the hate that situation brought Adam, he is thriving as a content creator.
This was such a fever dream. What do you mean? This is such a fever dream. And then the Irish one came down and was like, oh, matey. Like, it was so... I promise you, I have never been so overwhelmed in my entire life. It was actually really, really, really overwhelming. And it was a really hot day, and it was just like...
He has now amassed over 156k followers, and he did gain, I think he gained an audience from the Colleen Ballinger Stop Lying, possibly. I think that's the first time I saw him, and then I had watched his drama videos because of it.
I'll be honest, there was a moment where...
No, I love the Tiki Room. My Disney ears that I bought this year are literally from the Tiki Room. I'll pull them up while we're watching this so I can show you, but if they arrive in time, I hope they arrive in time. The day my ears are supposed to arrive is 2 days before I leave for my trip, so we'll see if they, happen. I'm going to pull up my ears.
I knew of Adam, and then I had a moment where I realized he was the Colleen Stop Lying kid, and I was like, what the fuck?
You didn't realize they were the same?
Yeah. So that was his first video, the Colleen video?
Yeah. It was his first big video that got him on the map, if it wasn't his first.
Very interesting.
Yes. So, June 2023, baby. We're here.
This is this month.
We're here.
That's now.
We've arrived.
This is happening.
But that's now. It was in June this year. Oh.
Yeah. So, Cody comes out with a video, basically, showing that Adam was right the entire time. She shows this DM from Colleen after Adam posted
It's still fuck you, Cody.
In 2020.
It's still fuck you, Cody.
I want to reach out to you privately in confidence and let you know why I'm staying silent. After he sent me that last message that he has now made public, I responded to his messages immediately. I did not ghost him. Adam begs to differ. And then received
She did ghost
from his mother
me.
through his DM asking
She's
to
lying.
speak of him. I now realize I should have never been communicating with him in the first place. However, which is crazy because it wasn't just one 17-year-old. It was
Well, yeah, then
babies.
she went back and then
13
told
to 17.
her other 13-year-old friends about it.
Yes.
Not her
I realized I should have
13-year-old
never been communicating
friends.
with him. However, he is lying about a lot and showing things out of context and will get major backlash. She's in her 30s and he is 17. We'll get major backlash if I were to expose that, but I'm trying my best to respect his family's wishes to protect him as a minor as best I can. I'm sad and disappointed.
She's trying her best to protect me as a minor, yet she was literally with Cody Tyler trying to take me down. Okay, Queen. Okay, Queen, if you say so. If you say so. Nothing's ever your fault.
All of this, and I'm just trying to keep it together. So that was like the first message that caused Cody to make her video.
Pretty manipulative.
Yes, and
Totally.
So Cody's video, the one that exposed that, has now been taken down, but thankfully Adam did a...
Wait, why? The old one or the new one?
The new one.
Because Cody got
Because they found out
exposed.
that Cody actually did it for the wrong reasons, and they got exposed for the same thing because they were
I
all
can't
of them
find my
became
ears.
also in group chats with minors.
Wait.
So
So now
they
the
decided to
Cody's
extract
person's being
themselves from the
canceled?
What's that?
This girl's also now being canceled?
Yeah, Cody is
She's being
also
co-canceled?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
Isn't she
co-cancelled.
doing the right thing? What did she do?
Well, she did bring the information to the surface. However,
The
it seems like,
intentions.
I guess they didn't really even care that Adam was getting any sort of comeuppance. It was just Cody was upset that Corey had blocked them on Twitter, and that was what caused them to make the exposed video.
So she didn't do it for the right reason.
Not for Adam.
No.
Yeah.
Cody did it because Cody was pissed that Corey blocked them, and also because Cody wanted a new computer! Ah! Well, Cody, you ain't getting that computer. Loser. Loser. Could we get some L's for Cody's non-computer that she's not going to get? Loser. You're not getting a computer. Bonk. Bonk. No computer for you. Lol, 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 lol. No computer for Cody. Ha 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 ha. No computer for Cody.
Okay.
But it just so happened that Adam's truth came out.
Why
so,
the fuck did Cody block her? That's a.
Why did Corey?
Yeah. Catty
Yeah,
weirdo.
he's a catty girl.
Okay, so I see what she's doing though. This is manipulative. She wants her to make the video, obviously, and
yeah,
these are super
I'm
fantasy.
really Ethan's take on this is actually very, very, very educated. Like he's coming to the right conclusions of like, no, this is what Colleen means, or you can't say that and not have it interpreted this way. He's very chinned in with
You
this.
can manipulate them if you're Colleen. I don't think it's an issue
Right.
for her.
So if you click.
I'm so fucking
That's what I said
ugly.
about how young 13, 14-year-olds are. Look at him.
Well, no.
Stunning.
Oh yes, on the left.
Yeah.
Can I be really honest about something? Do you know what one of the hardest things about this entire thing has been for me? So something that has been really hard about this has been having to process things that I never wanted to process. Do you want to also know something that's been really fucking like triggering to deal with? Like seeing my face so much on social media has made me absolutely detest my appearance. And I'm going to be so honest with you right now. Like maybe this is even too honest. I'm really struggling with my appearance right now. Like I'm really, really, really struggling with like my body and my face and everything right now. Like I'm really, really, really struggling with it because I've never perceived myself as much as what I have right now. This is not fishing for compliments. I don't want compliments. I'm literally just saying like my opinion whenever I see this clip, right? I'm really, really, really struggling whenever it comes to my like body appearance right now. And it's like really, really, really getting to me. This is not compliments. Don't want compliments. We're not going there. We don't have to, say all these things or whatever. And I genuinely mean that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's move on. But all I'm saying is like, that's genuinely how I feel in this moment watching this video where I'm like, it's one of the, this past week has been probably one of the most intense times I've struggled with my like body appearance. The only time I've struggled with my body appearance this bad has been, I actually don't think it's been as bad as what it is. And it gets pretty bad. So like, I'm really, really, really trying to take care of myself right now. But like, I'm really struggling when it comes to my body appearance right now.
That's crazy. What the clip you're about to see is what made me cry last night. He's going through all his old photos through like the years. And the fact that she was like talking about wanting to like expose him for lying when he wasn't, when he was a kid. Like, it's just so crazy.
So he's watching the
He's watching
co-canceled
yeah,
girl's
yeah,
video.
I'm not co-canceled.
Social relationship with this woman to the point where I was being mean to a literal kid. And then I was like, my plan is to paint the video show Adam manipulates you into trusting you.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
My plan is to paint the video to show Adam manipulated you.
My
He's
shoulders
a
were
child.
my shoulders were
And
sunburned.
they're both of age. Like, this isn't a minor talking with Colleen conspiring. These are people of age conspiring to bring down a minor.
Whoa.
Who was pretty much correct, might add.
Random thing. Like, girl, you don't have that. Be quiet. No, he's a kid.
I'm just like, you have no idea how awful that period was. And to literally see messages.
I hate watching this clip.
Like, we're gonna frame this as him being manipulative. We're gonna frame this.
I hate watching this clip.
This kid is manipulating a
An adult
woman.
A famous adult.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, although I gotta say, I mean, how old was she at the time? 18?
33.
No,
Oh, you mean Cody?
Yeah.
I didn't get an exact age. I know that they were over 18.
I mean, she's a victim in all this too, isn't she?
Sure.
Cody's
yeah,
not a
In
victim.
terms of power dynamic and talking to someone you're a fan of parasocially, absolutely.
You'll have to explain more why she got canceled. I need to understand that better because I don't get it.
I honestly don't know if I know enough about that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, we're gonna frame this, doing all this.
I can't watch this clip. I am not looking at the screen right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't watch this clip. I'm gonna be on my phone for this part. I cannot watch this clip.
Just to back Adam up here, I've been on the receiving end when the whole internet hates me.
I can't watch this clip.
And it is.
I hate this clip.
Once I described it to you,
But I don't want to
was
skip
like,
over it because it's
it feels like
important. I
somebody
hate
died
this
every week.
clip.
Yeah.
And so as a child, I can't imagine James Charles and all these fucking mega famous YouTubers talking shit about you and then all their fans saying horrible
Especially
things
as like a major consumer of YouTube.
And
you know who all of these people are. You watch them.
I mean, these are the formative years of his life. So like this is heavy stuff.
People are saying that Cody was 30.
Oh. Yeah, Cody's 33 right now.
She was 30 at the time?
That's what Adam said, that Cody's 33 now.
Mm-hmm. Or 34.
Yes.
One of the two.
Adam's about to show the photos of him as a kid.
Fake news, whatever. I can respect that.
I can't watch this clip.
To a literal kid. And I was like, my plan is to paint the video show Adam.
And again, Cody is a victim too, so it's not against Cody, but...
This is before also the Cody drama happened, where Cody wasn't doing it for the right reasons.
Oh my god, look what Rolling Stones just tweeted. Holy shit. Rolling Stones just tweeted this. Fucking hell. Holy fuck.
Easy on Cody, I think. I don't know. I don't know everything.
I don't know.
Trusting them to have a master plan to take you down. What do you got mad about the Miranda thing? Like, girl, you don't have that.
I just like, whenever I read that and like I look at like these.
Wow.
This kid manipulated Miranda.
Yeah. Dressed up like Miranda before a live show.
I'm so excited for the Miranda show, and it's like me as like a kid. For like.
I can't believe they tweeted that.
Or like just like the countless times that like.
Oh, I hate this clip. Oh, I actually don't want to hear it.
To know that like one day like these were the things that she would be doing to me, or you know.
Sorry, I just couldn't be asked to hear this clip again.
Was this tweet drama ever fleshed out more?
What do you mean?
Like she approved the tweet.
She did.
But
and
was it ever talked about?
No. Colleen hasn't talked about the fact that she approved those tweets.
Interesting.
Like I would have not believed you at all. I would not have believed you. It would not have been on my. I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have believed you.
So, just to go back a bit here, on this DM she showed. So, it looks like Colleen. Is there more? I guess I should keep watching, but
you don't have to keep watching. That's
here to say
enough info.
She's saying, "I'm gonna do all this stuff."
Hey!
Trust me, Colleen. Let me save you here. The DMs will be your salvation. She says to her.
I'm back.
And Colleen says, "I'm sorry. I need to do the right thing and respect his mother's wishes." So she's saying that I'm not going to send you any of the stuff you're asking for. Like, what
no, she ended up sending.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
She
wasn't going to.
Yeah, Colleen sent her conversations with me to Cody after Cody said she was going to paint me as a villain.
This kid, because at this point, some DMs have already been shared.
Oh my god, wait, Alex, I don't know if you're still here. Rolling Stones are tweeting about the weenies. Like, they're actually tweeting about the weenies. Fucking hell. Oh, Becky's went on private. Oh, she's okay. Oh, wait, the journalist is talking about Becky. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm traveling all day, but I just wanted to say my interview with... Wait, what? Wait. What's going on? What is going on Twitter? C.T. Jones. So C.T. Jones is the person who wrote the article. What is going on? Oh my god, CT's at VidCon. I could have, met them. I hated VidCon last year. VidCon was so boring. I've been traveling all day, so I haven't been able to respond to discuss my Colleen Ballinger article that dropped today, but I want to be super specific and clear about that one part in particular, my interview with Becky. Becky was the fan who was called on stage and told me she was exposed and mortified when the yoga challenge skit left her with legs spread open and short romper falling down. It's also her account that got several other social media accounts focused on the Colleen Ballinger story. Becky has been incredibly clear about how the skit hurt her, but her current treatment online has been a perfect example of why online communities need language for toxic and emotional abuse. There's been major victim blaming that has completely disrespected Becky. Just because she was Ballinger's fan did not mean she deserved what happened to her. Wait, I'm so confused what's happening right now. Oh, everything's good? Everything's good. Oh, okay, good. I just thought there was an issue. People were DMing me being like, there's an issue. Okay, it doesn't seem like an issue. Okay, perfect. Well.
I can't write anything out anymore. And, but the fact she sent the screenshots and everything to him says it all, right, in terms of her involvement. Okay, interesting. Next.
Yes. So, Cody's new video. In the video, Cody raises new allegations.
Tomatoes for Cody.
Adam hadn't talked about the weenies group chat before. As we talked
about
earlier.
Fuck anyone victim blaming
including Colleen
Becky.
and Jessica and Cody, who were all of age and children. So that screenshot, you'll see it in the next one. If you go next.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's talk sex with kids.
Wait, look at this real quick. He's like hugging Milo. He has his arms wrapped. Cyrus right here has his arms wrapped around Milo. Like his arms are wrapped around him, hugging him while they're sleeping. And he's like on his back. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby. Oh, sweet baby. Sweet baby. So cute. The Weenies group chat. Let's talk sex with kids. And Olivia goes on to be like, Operation Bully My Ex-Husband and stuff. Like, Olivia's throwing in, like, humor with this as well, which I appreciate because this has been, like, a shit couple weeks. So, like, I appreciate that as well and also being serious with it.
So here she asks, are you a virgin? To all these children. She also asks, what's your favorite position?
She says, are you a virgin? Right here. And then she says, what's your favorite position?
To clarify, she asked me if I was a virgin. She didn't ask everyone in the group.
Seems like
which makes it worse.
Mm-hmm. You'll see in one of the ones coming up, Adam basically is like, ew, stop it.
Why would she ask that? Why would you ask that question?
I don't know. To children.
Yeah.
Weirdo, it's the sound of the police.
Man, what?
Yeah. There's more. Here she says, tell me all the thoughts you had when you first got your periods, please and thank you.
It's just
weird. I
weird.
shit myself because the blood was so dark in my underwear. Just like that's weird.
Like, tell me all that. Well, it's really intimate. She wants to like really have an intimate relationship with these people, kids.
Okay, so in this next one,
It's
Adam,
the sound
with
of
the
the
blue arrows
police.
here, he says, my ass looks so good today,
Wait,
y'all.
what's his profile?
My Miranda Cosgrove. I had a little, I don't know if Alex is still here or Bree's still here. I had a little Miranda Cosgrove phase where I loved Miranda Cosgrove. So that's what my icon on Twitter was at that stage. It was just a Miranda Cosgrove selfie. I loved it. I loved Miranda Cosgrove. It lasted like 3 weeks where I was like, I loved Miranda Cosgrove. I was like, sparks fly. It's like electricity. I might die. And her, how I feel about you now. Her cover of the Sugar Babes. My life was changed forever. So this was during my little Miranda Cosgrove phase.
They get the photo of Miranda Cosgrove. It was probably just a funny meme. And then Colleen responds, picks Adam.
Ew.
And then Adam responds, go away, bitch. Which is a pretty good response.
Adam said, my ass.
The fact at 14 I told her to go away, bitch, after she asked for ass pics. Like, with everything else I've seen from how I talked to Colleen, I'm surprised I didn't just send her the ass pics. You know what I mean? The fact I told her to go away, bitch, actually surprised me. You know what I mean?
It's good. She asked for pictures.
Yes. Which is weird.
And how old was he during this one?
I think like 14.
Huh? What the fuck?
So these
Loves
screenshots
little
now
what the
are
fuck.
her, if you go to the next one, Operation Bully My Ex with all of these children.
Operation Bully My Ex with Kids. Operation Bully My Ex.
She says, he's after everyone and said I cheated. When would I cheat when I was working 24 hours a day?
Thank you, Kaz.
24 hours a day with the dude you fucking ended up.
Yeah.
Dummy.
It's also just like all the responses of the kids being like, I've never hurt a soul, but I'll kick him in the balls. Like these are kids that you're talking to. She says, it makes no sense. He tries to get pity for being heartbroken over me when he constantly tries to drag me through the mud. You can't be heartbroken over someone you hate. So which is it?
Yes,
that's such an immature, that's such an immature concept, which makes sense.
This is so unrelated to the point of question. How much power do you think they use at H3? I mean, every crew member has a camera on them and a mic. And they all have a computer. How much fucking power, electrical power, does H3 use? How many members is there? Zach? I don't know if you heard that, but Cyrus just decided to bite Milo's neck. Hey. Hey. No. No. No, you've upset him. This little bastard doesn't care at all. Look at him. Still has his eyes closed. Hey. Don't bite Milo. Don't do it. He literally could not give a shit. The most sheltered cats ever. I'm shouting at him and he's still asleep. Don't do it. Leave him alone. He still has his eyes closed. He couldn't give a flying fuck. Now Milo's left the room. What, are you gonna leave as well? He's such a little fucking... I can't say that word on here. Hey. Can we calm down? Do you want to say hello? Come on. Come on. Come on. You need to open your eyes, though. I know you're sleeping, but you need to open your eyes. Come on, open your eyes. Wake up. Wake up. Why are you not waking up? Are you that relaxed right now? Hold on, I need to lift you under my mic. Sorry, babe. Sorry, babe. Sorry, babe. Do you have anything to say? Oh my god, look at his little bald patch. Wait, where? Can you say hello? Can you open your eyes? Oh, they're open. He is not opening his eyes. He's falling asleep. He's falling asleep. Okay, he's asleep. He's literally asleep. All right, well, I guess I'll just... What a little bitch.
Yeah, but if you read the responses from the kids, he will regret it.
Yeah.
I'll never hurt a soul, but I will kick him in the balls.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I'll start swimming it.
Where's Tyler? Where's Tyler? Tyler. There he is. Is that what you wanted? Anyways.
Let it out. It feels good. Isn't this slander or harassment? Please tell me you know me and aren't lying, because I'm just a fan and don't care about... Wait, what is that one? Please tell me you do know me and aren't lying, because I'm just a fan and you don't care about cuz yikes. I don't understand that one.
I don't know her. It was a child, so...
Wow.
Yep, more bullying her ex. She says he was always mad when I was happy. I thought that would end when we split. I got him a tour. I got him subscribers. I gave him a family. I paid for everything. I flew wherever he was.
I gave him subscribers, man. What more could he want from me?
Literally.
Oh my...
Yeah, he's less so now. After the divorce, he's really transitioned.
Whoever said Tyler is being quiet tonight?
Then he moved back to Georgia, has a wife. But he used to vlog every day. He was very good friends with Julian Solomita.
Okay. Yeah, but like the broader context of her complaining like in a serious like way about her marriage to children is pretty stunning.
Yeah, and these children who think that they are a part of the relationship.
Right.
The next one, tampon in mouth. This is a video that Colleen sent in the group chat, and then she encouraged the others to do it as well.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, if you click the...
Okay, weenies. And so this is a recent tweet, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Everything now has just surfaced.
So Adam, in a sense, he wasn't going
I'm
all out
sorry
about
this
that.
is so off topic, but do you have any names for your stuffed animals behind you?
I don't.
Idol, and he didn't do anything wrong because she didn't approve it. And then he was just dropped.
But
and he was 17 and really hurt.
The fact that he didn't mention any of this stuff until now, I think, is a point in his favor.
Yeah, I agree.
Adam says, the weenies, a group chat consisting of mostly 13 to 17-years-olds I was a part of with Colleen, all had an inside joke when we started to do with periods or some shit, and she sent us this video, and all of us had to go out and buy tampons and reenact it for the group chat. It was so weird. Okay.
Don't worry, y'all. Tyler just moved to The Sims.
Why is that even funny?
Oh, it's longer. Just wait.
Oh, there's more?
Mm-hmm.
What's funny about that?
I swear I'm not.
That's an adult.
Chat enough.
It's not even like funny at all.
Adam, I love you.
And so they started sending their own videos of them doing that?
Yeah, if you go to the next slide, Adam did kind of like a round table with two other members of the Weenies chat, and they talk about the tampon situation.
The Weenies group chat, Ramsey, Becky, and Adam all talk. Here it is.
Thing, but you know what's so weird about the tampon thing?
Yeah, I you guys do my period, and I used my tampon yesterday because we all took the picture, like having the tampon in our mouth.
She ended up messaging me. She ended up messaging me on Snapchat and said, "Hey Adam, you weren't at the meet and greet." She was like, "Would you be able to go out and buy a tampon and take a picture so you're included in the picture that I think it was like Ella was making?"
Yeah, so we can Photoshop you in.
Yeah, she asked me to do it.
With the tampon in our mouth, because that was the inside joke.
Yeah, she asked me to go out and buy tampon, and I was like,
I was
14,
surprised they
and she
did the
asked me to go out and
research
buy
on the
tampon. I put it in my
weenies.
mouth. Yeah, and then we have the photo. Yeah.
I was surprised they did the research on the weenies, to be fair. You know what I mean? Thank you, baby girl. I was surprised they did the research on the weenies like this deep. I mean, Olivia really did a lot of research.
And I obviously didn't want to go out and buy them, so I remember I got a Q-tip and wrapped toilet roll around it, and that was me doing a photo because I didn't know.
I remember that, Adam. I remember. Wow. Now that you mention.
Do they show the photo?
I don't think so.
Well, that's really weird.
Yeah.
That's super weird.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
really,
what the fuck?
that's super weird, dude.
That's some weird, like, I mean, fetish shit, maybe? I don't know.
Some of the comments on that tweet.
Oh, was that the tampon
can't tell if
thing?
it's
Yeah,
like-
the tampon thing was really weird. The tampon thing was like something that I completely forgot about. That I like completely forgot about. Yeah, it was really weird. I mean, one thing I ended up tweeting was that and we go on and I talk about like this photo with the tampon, right? And I showed it in my original video. Here it is. So it was the meet and greet. So this is the photo we're talking about at the meet and greet. Let me make it a little bit bigger here. Oh, there we go. So this was the members of Weenies, except for this girl who wasn't in Weenies. And everyone had the tampon in their mouth. So this is the photo. And I go like, Ethan, I've sent you the photo in DMs and stuff. But they don't want to show it. So that's the photo. That is the members of Weenies with the tampon. Totally normal. Totally normal. And her and Corey with the tampon as well. Very normal.
It could be. I can't tell. I just know I can't tell if it's a fetish thing or if she's like insanely infantile or I mean she's there's clearly something going on here that is not normal.
Right.
Yeah, she's building up like these weird reasons for them to do weird things. Like, oh, we gotta take a picture. You've got to send this to be included.
Right.
Ah, there's something fucking sus in that.
There's something. Oh yeah, the whole thing is very sus.
Right.
But there's an exertion of power.
Hi,
You're
Australia.
so
Yeah.
slay,
Exertion of
Adam.
power to humiliate.
You're from
Adam said he can send you the
Australia.
photo.
Hi,
I don't
Australia.
want to show it. I'm not supposed to.
Okay, so
It's in there for-
Ethan is like, I don't want to show the photo because it's, I don't want to show the photo because, you know, it has minors in it and stuff. All of the people in this, like, this is something that has been posted already and stuff. Like, this is already in my photo. I got permission to post this. This was also a public meet and greet photo. This was a public meet and greet photo. Like, this was posted on the Miranda Sings Facebook, so this isn't a secret photo. Like, this is not a secret photo. But for some reason, it gets, like, misconstrued by the H3 team that it's, like, some sort of, like, private thing. And Dan's like, no, we really shouldn't show it. It's, like, a slippery slope. No, this was a public meet and greet photo. Like, this was a public, you know, thing of us all having the tampons in our mouth. So I don't necessarily know what that take was.
If nobody's
Okay.
seen it, then I don't want to show it.
Yeah.
Thank you for offering, though.
There was also another group chat called Corey's Clit. This was Corey's group chat with kids. Here,
Clit?
yes, with a K though.
Not Corey's
I don't know.
Clit.
Here,
don't
he
think
sends-
so.
kids.
Right. He sends actual porn to them.
Okay.
He said, "What the fuck is on my timeline?"
No.
Okay, Corey didn't send porn in the group chat. Someone sent porn in the Corey's Click group chat, which I wasn't a part of. And Corey responds and is like, like engaging in the conversation. But Corey did not send it in for context.
It's not.
Corey is still a
So wait,
loser.
are they okay? So their relationship.
There you go.
Okay, so their relationship, her and her friend, who live together for no fucking good reason, and are both at this point like flirting with kids.
I mean,
Adam just said he DM'd the picture to you, Ethan, on Twitter.
Wait, can I
Maybe
show
you
that?
want to see? Huh? I can't see what you're saying, so I don't know.
Can you preview the next screen?
What?
The next slide, or just take a.
Okay, so here's when things get like confusing for like 5 minutes. They think that I'm talking about Corey sending porn whenever I sent Ethan this, because that's why they're like, we need to approve it. We need to approve it. I wasn't sending them the porn that Corey was talking about. I wasn't in the Corey's Click group chat. I was sending this photo, but it gets a little bit confusing
screen.
for them.
What is this?
what?
What is in this photo?
It's covered.
No, but what is this? What is it?
So Olivia thinks that, thank you, baby girl.
Thank you for being so open, Adam. I appreciate you
Well, thank
so
you for being
much.
here. Olivia thinks I'm talking about the Corey's Clit corn, and Ethan has seen this photo. So now the team are getting confused, thinking that I'm talking about the corn when I'm actually talking about this. I was not a part of the Corey's Clit.
What do you mean?
What is that? What is,
Corey's Clit group chat was a lot younger than Weenies. Like, there was like apparently like 12-year-olds in
photo
that.
up.
Adam says that it was sex, but it's covered.
It's not all covered.
No, see, Olivia gets confused here. I sent the tampon pic because they asked for the tampon pic. I did not send the Corey's clit thing. They just get a little bit confused here.
You have beautiful eyes. Just needed to let you know.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, I see some shit going on there.
That's just legs.
So they're getting confused.
If it's borderline, just skip it.
Well, just
So they think they're getting
I can
confused.
read it. I think it's covered, but to be safe, no. He sent to the children, what the fuck is on my timeline? The
They
first
got
message from the child is,
confused
"I'm
here.
almost
They got
18." Someone
confused.
says, fuck off. Someone says, what the fuck? Those are all kids.
They think they're getting
I'm gonna show it,
confused
but you
here.
gotta edit it out more, just to be safe.
Okay.
I see the photo. Adam sent me the photo. He blurred out all the kids' face. That's good.
Okay, so Ethan's talking about the tampon picture, but Olivia thinks I'm talking about what Corey in the group chat were talking about. That was the difference. Haley Bird, thank you so much. That's the difference here. So I sent Ethan this. This is what Ethan's looking at right now, but Olivia is looking at the group chat with Corey, which has corn in it, and they think that they're both talking about the same thing.
It's really, really, really fucking weird.
So Ethan's talking about
Has this
this.
photo never been shown? Because this is pretty fucking.
It's a meet and
insane.
greet photo, so it has
This
been
is
shown.
really insane.
It has been shown before. It's a meet and greet photo.
That's really insane. I don't want to be the first person to show this though.
I have. It's the meet and greet
Yeah,
photo.
it's her with like a bunch of kids, and they all have tampons in their mouth.
Yep.
Can you go backwards, Ethan, and
It's
then go
this
back to the
photo.
slide and see if it's covered now? I just put something over it.
This
No.
photo. They think they're talking about the
Wow.
other thing. I'm not. So this is the voice memo that Corey sent to the Corey's Click group chat. What was the actual corn? I don't know. I wasn't in the group chat, but apparently someone sent corn and Corey was like, and the group chat all had kids in it.
I have a lot to say. But first of all, I just want to say that I love all of you. You honestly mean so much to me.
Oh my God.
You have no idea. And it sounds weird because I'm a full-grown adult and some of you are younger.
I think the fact he acknowledges this.
Corey's
in the
so
call
creepy.
is stunning. This is like a Trump call where he goes, "Yes, it's. I know that this is illegal and I can't show people the documents because He's like, here's the crime I'm committing. It was a perfect call.
Corey's so weird. Corey is so weird. Bonk. Bonk.
He might be a sex criminal.
They were, yeah, I don't know. They were talking about porn together.
And that sounds weird because I'm a full-grown adult and some of you are younger.
That is insane.
I need to get a tattoo
right there.
here.
I'm a full-grown adult, and this is really inappropriate. I should not be doing this, but I love all these children so much.
Corey DeSoto has just been compared to Trump by Ethan Klein.
Yeah.
That's when you press end, delete, turn your phone off, maybe.
Listen, all my favorite kids, I realize I'm an adult and it's super inappropriate and potentially illegal for me to send you porn, but I love you guys so much. I'm going to send you porn. You guys are 13, I'm 30. Here's
And I know what I'm doing.
I know.
I'm doing this in the right mind. I'm not on any drugs. I'm totally sober right now.
Oh, yeah.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
I honestly think of all of you as my best friends. I don't have friends. Oh, God. I'm a loner and I'm a loser.
This is the weirdest voice memo ever.
It's so comforting to go online and talk to you guys and feel loved and cared about because I love and care about all of you. And I trust you and with all my friends, I vent to you, and when I'm angry, and I feel better, and I feel comforted by you all, and I hope that I can do the same for you.
What a weirdo.
This whole thing with Krista has just escalated into...
And that original voice memo is 6 minutes long. I only got sent a minute of it. Can we talk about how there's another 5 minutes of this voice memo we haven't heard?
Whip whip, it's the sound of the police.
Uh-huh. No, we haven't got to the Trent part yet.
Something really bad.
That he was just talking about Rome at the time. That was when Adam posted his first video in 2020.
It's 6 minutes long.
What's interesting about this is that he spends the first 95% of this saying how important they are to him. There's
Okay, Mozart, but instead of da-da-da, that's bonk, 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 bonk.
the only friends in the world, blah, 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 blah. I guess it's like love bombing, I guess. Maybe
It is love
And at the end, he's
bombing.
like, but I need you guys to do something for me. Now, who's he talking about? Kristen?
I don't know.
I
It was
don't
just
know
some
that
drama that was
it's another
happening.
person from the fandom that was in some drama at the time. It was years ago.
I mean,
that was taken.
Krista has just escalated into...
I don't know what's happening here.
Oh, we
I'll
don't
be
even know what
honest.
he's
No, it cuts off there.
Just another one of their...
But there's another 5
Yeah,
minutes
it's
to
from
this.
Krista. It's saying porn too. She's 11. Really bad, you guys.
I was of right mind when I did it all.
Yo.
Right. So now we're going to get into some of the individual stories of some of the other members of the Weenies chats, because they have also come forward and told their own personal stories.
This is like the worst coming of age movie of all time.
Crazy.
The Weenies. Like the
The
Goonies.
Weenies.
But they're all just groomed to be by a YouTuber.
Johnny.
Weenies never say die.
So, this is Johnny. Johnny was a diehard fan from the...
And he's so young in these pictures. Like, everyone's focusing on the fact that Johnny's 27 now. Johnny worked for Colleen when he was 22 and started talking to Colleen when he was 15. And I don't think people are focusing enough on the fact that, this started when he was 15. He's 27 now, but, wait, is he 27 now? 2018, 19, 20. I think. Hey, what are you eating? Hey. Where the fuck did you get that? It's a straw with some smoothie still in it. Did you go into the trash? What a weird cat. What the hell? What a weird fucking cat. What a weird cat. People keep focusing on the fact that Johnny's 27 now, but people are forgetting the fact that Johnny was 15 when this started.
Beginning from when she lived in New York, and
What kind of smoothie is it? I unfortunately have been drinking the nastiest smoothies, because I'm trying to get on a health kick right before I get to LA. So I am drinking. Do you want to know what I'm drinking every day, multiple times a day? And it's so disgusting and disturbing and upsetting. Spinach and celery juice. It is so disgusting. It is so disgusting. It's really, really, really disturbing.
continued on in the fandom and went on to work on tour with her. And he tells his story about what it was like to work for her.
And he looks like he's grown up now.
He was of age when he was on tour.
Okay. Remember when
So Johnny was 22.
Summer of Bus Tour 2018, and no one did anything about it? How many points for that? Tell me more. This guy Corey seems like a real winner.
Yeah.
There's something really odd when you consider in totality both of their behaviors, and his, Corey's, is even potentially worse. Although he's doing it in service to her. They're living.
Have you tried chlorophyll in that disgusting smoothie?
What the fuck is chlorophyll? Is that not what you put in a pool?
Together. It continues to come back to me as something really weird.
Mm-hmm.
You want to read these?
Okay, yeah. Like when he aggressively backed me into a corner in Omaha and said, "Look at how many followers you have versus me. I'm your superior." I was 22. Dude was like 30 plus at the time. One morning, he barged into our hotel room and screamed at me until I cried. He told me the night before he wanted to sleep on the bus. The morning after, he tried to make it seem like I took the hotel key without him knowing and locked him out. Straight up traumatic, dude. Once he started seeing that I was good at my job, but that's when it all went downhill. He didn't like when I got praise or recognition. He would only put more of a target on me and make the bullying worse. He's literally the reason I was not asked back. There's more.
Weirdo. Morning after he tried to make it seem like I took the hotel key without him knowing and locked him out. Okay.
As much as it pains me to say, Colleen played her part in all of this too. She would pull me aside and counsel me during all of it, telling me she was proud of me for standing up for myself, etc. Fuck out of here. When I finally stood up to Corey, he called for an emergency meeting because he wanted me out. I was gaslit into apologizing so I could keep my job and reputation. They all just sat there and watched him torture me. They knew it was happening.
Wow.
Poor Johnny.
The next screenshot, that's after tour. He sent in
This screenshot is so bizarre. Like the most bizarre screenshot in the entire world.
Have you heard that country song Honky Tonk Babucky Bonk?
No. I haven't. This is the most bizarre screenshot. Johnny sends, "Gonna miss you all" at 7:02. 2 minutes later, Corey DeSoto has left the conversation. What a fucking bully. What a bully. Corey DeSoto is insecure around any gay man that is younger than him because Corey DeSoto knows that he is shriveling up by the day. That Corussi is not wanted by anyone. Anyone.
in the group chat, "Gonna miss you all. Safe travels, everyone." And 2 minutes later,
Who is Hunky Dory? Anyone know that quote from Real Housewives?
Right.
That guy, what is the deal?
Right, and then the next slide is the weenies have like a little meme. They love this video of Corey looking all huffed.
Olivia including this fucking video that Soph made is so funny. It's the SpongeBob. There is no need for Olivia to include this video, but it is so fucking funny. Wait. Wait.
You mean the modern
And it
day
plays for so long.
Right, the modern day weenies. Yeah.
This guy really is odd. He's getting like his whole purpose and self-worth from being Colleen's sidekick that sends porn to kids and blackmail, or not blackmail, but manipulates kids into doing their dirty work.
Yeah.
Oh man, he is one weird dude.
So,
that was so loud.
This is Becky's story. That's a TikTok that she posted where she tells it.
Oh wait, this one is
5 times.
3,500 for this entire tour. I was taxed about 1,500 at the end of the year. I worked this entire tour. My 5-day trial run shows the Netflix special. I performed in the show on top of my duties, 12 plus hours a day, no shower, no bed. Worth it?
How long was the tour?
Yeah, how long was the tour? I don't know.
You can see the dates.
7/11 to August. It was a summer tour.
Didn't I see a tweet of him saying that they didn't want to they paid him hourly, but they didn't pay him when he wasn't working? I saw him tweet something like that too.
I can do research on that and see if I can find it.
He was like, they specifically told me that I wasn't going to get paid unless I was on the stage working, which is crazy because he's traveling with them.
Yeah.
That is so fucked. Unless he's on the stage, he's not getting paid. He was on the stage for like 20 minutes maximum. What about devoting your entire summer to her?
Seeing that on Twitter. Well, you can see here, it's from 7-11 to, looks like it was just over 1 month based on.
Speaking of 7-Eleven. No. You know what? Talk about 7-Eleven. I love 7-Eleven.
Corey Squidward father.
I love 7-Eleven. Whenever I was in New York, there was a 7-Eleven by the hotel, and I used to go in there for that Slurpee every day. down to the last drop of that fucking 7-Eleven Slurpee. So good.
So, I don't know how deep this goes, this picture.
And they used to have those, like, pizza slices. They would be serving, like, chicken by the counter in that little turnbox thing.
So,
yeah, I mean, live touring is a 24-hour job, so
the pay should be
$3,500 for.
There was a couple nights in New York where I was so lazy that I literally would just get up, go to the 7-Eleven, pick up whatever food they had in that, like, turntable, go back to my hotel. That would be dinner. I remember there was one night in particular, I think it was like the day before my birthday last year, that like one of my dinners in New York, I was like really, really, really sick on my birthday trip. And my dinner one of the nights was cold pizza from the 7-Eleven, chicken nuggets. What was the other thing they had? A hot dog and Sour Patch Kids. And I was like, and a Slurpee.
It was pretty good, I would say.
Adding 7-Eleven to my itinerary.
Dinner and a show.
And a show? Where was the show? You're not telling me I have to perform for myself after this show. I just watch my own videos. Entertainment.
I would say.
Yeah, you should be getting paid 24 hours a day.
I do not see that tweet, but I will keep looking for it.
Okay, good. I don't know what I saw. Maybe you can search for it. All right, moving on.
Becky's story.
Oh,
Another
Becky.
This is the one you were talking to me about. This is a crazy story.
Okay. Oh, this girl.
Yeah.
And was she a weenie too?
I don't think she was a weenie.
Oh, okay.
She was a prominent figure in the fandom.
Okay, I see.
On the ties.
And now is helping to find
The girl in this video, and this video has one.
You know the guy that did that opening thing where he was traumatized, and then Becky is stitching the video on TikTok? He's called Xander, and he has really, really, really been he has been one of the driving people of this story. He has been doing such an amazing job. I don't know if you guys have been seeing him on TikTok, and he's also on Twitter. I actually do want to give him a shout out because he's been covering this shit more than anybody else. And I want to give him a shout out. Let me find him. Bonk.
Trisha's ASMR channel been real quiet since Adam started talking about Slurpees.
This is him. This is Xander. And he has a TikTok. And he has been covering this Colleen thing religiously and doing a very good job with it. So shout out to him. Go send him some love. Cyrus, I can hear you using your paws on the carpet. Baby, I want the security deposit back in this apartment, so you better fucking stop. Join mailing list. Okay.
Over 1 million views, and that is a lot of people to be seeing this story without hearing it from me, so I want to explain this. So I was a fan of Colleen and all the Ballinger family for a very, very long time, and I think in this video I was about 16. If you've never been to a Miranda show, Colleen frequently has segments where she calls people up on stage. One of those segments was the porn bit, which I'm not really going to be explaining in this video, but that's why I was kind of trying to dress skimpy. So that
Do you know what the porn bit is?
I do know what the porn bit is. So Miranda thinks that everything's sinful. She's very religious, and she had this bit where she would bring someone on stage and point at them and be like, "You are porn. You're dressed inappropriate," if they were wearing a dress or shorts. So she definitely would look in the crowd for who she could call porn.
Okay.
And so it would subliminally make kids be like, "Oh, maybe I'll wear shorts."
So it was some tongue-in-cheek slut-shaming.
Sure. Yes.
Slut-shaming, quote-unquote. I mean, not really. Or whatever. Not my words, her words.
You got it.
Would be called up on stage and basically get degraded by Miranda. But I did not get called up for that. I got called up for the yoga challenge. Now, as soon as I stood up from the audience, I saw Colleen's eyes widen because she realized I was not wearing pants. But for some reason, that didn't stop her from continuing. In fact, no adult at any point stepped in this situation. So we get to the point in the yoga challenge where I am laying down and Colleen is spreading my legs basically as far as she can. She spreads them so far that you can see the spandex I was wearing under my romper, which thank God I was wearing. Now, the original video posted by Xandar, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, is only a screenshot, but there is a whole video of this. But that screenshot is the most important because that is the moment I will never forget, where I was laying under Colleen and she was smirking down at me while thousands of people were laughing, and I was terrified that my body wasn't covered up enough by the spandex or the romper. I basically felt naked, so it felt incredibly sexually violating. I was younger and my body was still developing and I was still becoming comfortable with myself, so for her to use my body as entertainment on stage really set my confidence back quite a lot. And not to mention, after all this, after the show, I had to walk back to my car where there was many men staring at me in a very predatory way that they were not looking at me before because of how exposed I'd been on stage. So I literally did not feel safe leaving the venue. And I'm not saying this was sexual assault, although people are debating that in that comment section, but as someone who has been sexually assaulted, this situation gave me that same feeling where it feels like you need to purge and clean out your insides, just that nasty, gross feeling. There's a couple comments on Xander's video being like,
Becky's story is the one that always fucking gets me. And the reason it always gets me is how many people are victim blaming Becky. Oh, okay. I want to play The Sims after this, so I don't want to cry. But like, Becky's story has been so doubted by people with being like, all this bullshit, right? And it makes me so sad because I'm seeing how Becky is being treated now and seeing the response to my 2020 video in a similar way of like people doubting your intentions. What do you mean? Becky's intentions have nothing to do with this. Becky was a child. I literally am like gonna tweet her right now as well because like it's just like really on my mind.
Like, oh, she signed up for that. Why is it such a big deal? Blah, blah, blah. Colleen exploited my minor body for entertainment and money and did not protect my safety at the show. As an outsider looking into the situation, it may seem like this wasn't a big deal, but this was really pretty scary for my teenage self, and especially someone who loved and looked up to Colleen. And I could never say anything because everybody loved her. But this is who she really is. She uses kids for her own gain. I was a minor, and again, she did not protect me. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about taking your kids to a Miranda show, I would advise you to think twice because you may come back with years of trauma, and I don't wish that on anyone.
Okay, I mean, that's horrible.
Yep.
The continued theme is her.
Yeah.
She doesn't understand. She doesn't appreciate that she's dealing with children, the way she uses them and interacts with them.
Johnny was...
I hate to keep bringing Colleen's kids into this, but if you think about it, would Colleen allow her kids to watch a character like Miranda Sings? Would Colleen allow her kids to go on stage, you know, with Colleen Ballinger? You know, the way she acts with kids? I don't think so. My timeline is just fucking... This is stressing me out. Look at this. I literally just go on YouTube. Colleen Ballinger video, Papa Got video, Colleen Ballinger video, Colleen Ballinger. I want to escape this hellhole. Look at this. Colleen Ballinger. Colleen Ballinger. And it's all to do with the fucking Colleen Ballinger. It's all to do with the topic. This is like all that's being recommended to me right now. Colleen Ballinger. I actually need to watch this one. I started watching it. Colleen Ballinger. No. What was I looking up? Oh, what I wanted to look up was something real quick. Colleen Ballinger. In all of this, something I haven't done is, what is her last thing on the internet right now? Like, oh, Rachel Ballinger posted 3 hours ago. Are people asking her to comment? Or no? No. Well, there's not that many people commenting. Wow, did Rachel fall off? I mean, Rachel seems to be one of the only normal ones in this family. No, well, I mean, she's not getting the views. How many views did Rachel used to get? Sorry, I'm just on a tangent right now. No, girl. What is this video? I don't want to hear that. Your most replayed part is this.
Bonus video.
This is Rachel's most viewed video. Hold on, sorry.
And I always get scared posting things, so I'm a little... There are sex noises. I don't know if you can hear that, but there are sex noises happening in the living room. I'm watching a TV show that it has sex happening. That's awkward. I don't know if you guys...
This is so weird. And that's your most viewed video.
I'm not on Twitter. How's the Rolling Stone tweet doing?
Their tweet? I can check for you, lovely. La 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 la. 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 La 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 la. La la la. Fuck me, they tweet a lot, don't they? Oh, that's my man. Mm-hmm. I know that's right. Where is it? Shit, they're tweeting about her like every hour. Fucking hell. Sorry, hold on. Where is it? Where's the first one? Fuck, they tweet a lot. Oh my god, there's so many fucking... I mean, that is my man, I will be honest, but Jesus, come on, time and place. Where is it? Oh, here it is. This is it. I mean, it has, 400,000 views on it. Oof.
Backstage, and he tweeted out that everybody was very mad at her, even her husband.
For that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
When's
wondering
the
that.
next sim stream?
Right
also,
after.
I love you.
Thank you. Right after this.
As she was telling that story, I was like, there had to be like
We'll see.
a stage manager or a producer or a touring manager who was like, dude, this is going to come back.
Yeah,
This is a
apparently it
disaster.
caused contention.
Okay, that is interesting to know. That's crazy.
Right.
Poor girl.
I know.
Perfect.
That's crazy. I promise you guys on our live show on Friday, I will not be ready to go.
Serve.
Promise. We'll do, well, I can't promise you won't be traumatized though, because once again, we are planning to show everybody the prolapse.
Right.
But I will warn you before that time, and there's no minors and not me.
Yeah.
Members.
So this is Ella now. So when Johnny posted that Colleen was talking shit about Ella, which is just... You will never find someone that was as dedicated to Colleen as Ella, which makes this fucked up.
Do not come. Listen to Kamala.
Do not come.
Is this another video? Becky later posted the video.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole video.
Becky did end up posting the video. If you want to see it, it is on her account. I don't know if we should watch it.
I mean, she posted it.
Yeah, she posted it publicly.
I mean, you get the idea in the picture though. Yeah. I mean, you get it. You know what I mean? Okay.
This is Ella's story. So Johnny posted.
There's so
his
many
tweet. Okay, Colleen, you wanna play?
stories,
Let's play.
like,
Look what I found.
so
She
many
backed one of
people
her
have been
biggest fans at the time. She said
affected.
we should make fun of them for editing fake freckles on their face. Remember? Then you made fun of them for being trans and gender fluid. In those, it basically just says Colleen sent a photo of this fan and said her freckles are gone, and then also said and she's using she her again. And so that was those were those.
She's gossiping with
About
other
kids.
weenie members about other kids.
Mhm.
That okay. That's
Hi,
fucking
Bree.
nuts.
Right, and Ella was very sick through their love of Colleen, and Colleen knew that, and that comes back into play in the next slide.
Dude,
but
that's like evil.
Yeah, Ella posted.
You're fucking shitting on your fans, your super fans, gossiping with other kids.
Yeah.
What are you doing? That is so fucking vile. Why?
So
Holy
she,
shit.
was tweeting a bunch. She never liked me. This is so sad. I can't believe it. I honestly don't know what to say. What the fuck? Why'd she pretend to like me? I want to die. Colleen is a fucking asshole. I'm literally shaking.
So is this recent? She
yes,
just found out
yes,
about this.
Yes, this was like last week.
And she, I'm assuming, I know he blurred it, but she found out that she was talking about her for sure.
Yes, yes. And then Johnny sent Ella a message because in the text they were like, wait, you didn't tell Ella beforehand that you were posting that? So then Ella posted, Colleen said this about me, and it's a screenshot.
Here's my thing. You know, if Colleen was to come back and make a hit piece on, like, all of us, right? You know, if she was to come back and be like, fuck you, Johnny, fuck you, Adam, fuck you, Becky, fuck you know, all this, right? How is she going to get out of, like, bullying Ella? Why are you bullying Ella? And this story we're about to hear has to do with Colleen. Johnny told Ella, which I hand to heart, I had never heard this story before, and it was equally as disturbing to you as what it was to me, that Colleen, from Johnny's perspective, told someone, and he was there for it, that Colleen and Chris, her brother, were writing a screenplay about a sick fan who was pretending to be sick so that they could get close to their idol, and all this bullshit, right? And I was like, that is really upsetting and really, just disturbing that they would write that. And then they bring up the point that in the Haters Back Off show that Colleen has, Miranda's mother has fibromyalgia, but she doesn't. She's faking it. I think that was what the story was, right? I can't remember. And now we know this and that. Was she making fun of Ella during Haters Back Off? Like, was she making fun of one of her, like, most devoted fans during her Haters Back Off Netflix show? Like, you've been giving a Netflix show and you're allegedly using that to bully your fans? Bully your sick fans? Like, to do that is so evil. And this is what I'm saying. And I keep having this conversation with, like, my mom and, like, my friends. If Colleen was to come out and do a hit piece on all of us and everyone turns on me, Johnny, Becky, blah, 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 right? How the fuck are you getting out of the Ella thing? How the fuck are you getting out of that? Because you've just been exposed for being a nasty, nasty person. Person, sorry. Sorry, it's 4 a.m. Be gentle on me. You know what I mean?
the message Johnny sent to
Yeah,
Ella.
I'm still stuck on this. I mean, it's so.
And I was talking to Swip about this, and I think, don't quote me, but I think Swip told me, you know, that they had fibromyalgia, or they have fibromyalgia, and watching Colleen base a character around making fun of, you know, fibromyalgia was really disturbing. And I was like, shit, I never thought about it that deep. And that's like truly, truly disturbing. The Swip thing, I did the interview yesterday, and Swip was really, really, really incredible to talk to. Like, really, really, really sweet. I don't know when it's coming out, though, but I'm sure Swip's going to do an amazing job.
Obscenely mean.
It gets worse.
This alone is enough to be like...
The Ella stuff really makes me upset.
So Johnny says to Ella, I just genuinely want you to know this is 100% hand on my heart. Things she said to my face on bus tour. I remember it clear as day. We were sitting in front of the hotel waiting for an Uber. She told me she believed you were faking your illness to get closer to her. I know. And she was in the works of writing a movie about a girl who fakes illness to get close to celebrities and then gets exposed as the villain. She was writing a defamatory screenplay about you with her brother Chris. This feels so wrong telling you I genuinely do not want to hurt you.
No, Adam. Johnny worked with Colleen at the 2020 bus tour. Haters back off was before that. No, you're confused. Johnny worked with Colleen on the 2018 bus tour. Colleen didn't tour in 2020 because there was a pandemic. Johnny worked with Colleen in 2018. I'm sorry, I appreciate the constructive criticism, but I don't think anyone knows this topic better than what me and Johnny do. It was 2018. Nobody was touring in 2020 because there was a pandemic, for context. But I appreciate, you know, Colleen was pregnant in 2018. I think you're confusing it with So Much Love. So this story does add up. So this did happen, allegedly. 2018 Buster, sorry, you're right, but Haters Back Off was still before that. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. However, we're hearing that this is what she was doing with Ella, which kind of goes into play about the mother character, if you get me. You know what I mean? If you, like, understand what I'm saying in that.
I never understood how Colleen was popular enough to tour internationally. Maybe I'm out of the loop.
The venues weren't huge, to be fairness. Sorry, who was that said that again? Wait, sorry, who said that? Freebird. Yeah, Freebird. If you know what I mean. So it was the 2018 tour that Johnny said that she had this conversation, that she was working on this, but then it does kind of come into play if she was working on this, like her mother's character in Haters Back Off was faking it. It kind of makes me a little bit suspicious. However, if you think about it, Freebird, like, she was still planning allegedly on doing this, which is so fucking disgusting.
With this information, she's diabolical. I'm so sorry, Ella. Chris, her
You know what I mean?
this. However, one of the characters in Haters Back Off, her mother, has fibromyalgia, but it comes out that she is faking it for attention. So there's definitely that exists.
Why is she so mean?
Yeah. And then this is really, really bad.
Oh, the Trent stuff.
Or just a random fan?
And he would message with Trent Ballinger, who is one of the founder brothers.
Adam, do you think she's going to say anything about this? I think at this stage, she either has to make a hit piece video on all of us, or she has to legally release a statement. It's one of the two. It's one of the two. It's one of the two, or she goes offline for a long time. But one thing I want to ask y'all.
I just wanted to say I'm so sorry about Tyler. I lost my dog in October and I know how hard it is. We all love you so much.
Thank you. What I want to say is, people keep talking about, like, she'll release a legal statement, right? What legally would that statement look like? I actually would love to know your guys' opinion of that. What legally would the statement look like? I can't see it, because legally they can't acknowledge that anything happened because that's incriminating. So, like, that doesn't even make, you know what I mean? So I just think that if she doesn't make a hit piece video, which is going to go down awfully, by the way, if Colleen makes a video coming at me or Johnny or Becky or whatever, I promise you it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Because she's going to then open up a whole new conversation. Let me tell you stuff. There's a lot of stuff from Weenies that still hasn't came out. There's a lot of stuff in other group chats. So Colleen is being silent right now because she knows that if Colleen does not want to release a statement and then more things come out that she has to address. That's why she's silent. Hand to God, I can tell you that for a fact. I think that if she's smart, she'll just leave the internet for a couple months and then come back again. At that stage, this will have died down. She will have her core audience. If this woman is clever, which I struggle to believe at this stage, she will not go on tour this weekend, and she will go silent for at least 3 to 6 months. That's what Shane did, and look at Shane now. Shane still has his devoted audience. She'll be pregnant in 5 months. Let me tell you something. She's probably working hard on that right now. You know, she needs to sway public opinion. That pregnancy announcement with triplets is incoming.
Brothers. He's hard of hearing. He has a cochlear implant.
The
Colleen
Trent
never really
stuff.
showed him on her channel. She said that he liked to stay private. And then a lot of people were like, why are you keeping him hidden, blah, blah, blah. And after enough comments were made, she then did like a coming out talking about my brother's hard of hearing, and then which obviously got him more attention from children.
Am I planning on suing? I'm waiting to see her next move. Depending on what Colleen does next. Yes or no.
Imagine. And these are
We'll
messages
see.
he would send to a 13-year-old.
No.
I know.
No.
I know.
No.
I know.
I'm not ready to click
I know.
that.
It's so much.
13.
And it's so bad.
Her whole family's fucked up. Okay, well, I haven't seen
This
it yet.
Trent
Maybe it's
section
fine.
is
Maybe it's
really
not
That was
bad.
bad. It's horrible, actually.
There's Trent in the background who we're talking about.
Yes, that's
well, let's review.
It's the sound of the police.
Let's
Woo,
review.
The in the middle is Colleen's sister. She is also a YouTuber, but she's not married to Chris.
Oh, I thought this. Okay.
Jessica is Chris's wife. She's not in this.
I'm not even gonna try to say it.
Yeah, Trent saying his family told him to stop. And one thing I want to quickly clarify is there's a lot of talk that Trent was not involved in her live shows or anything like that. I just want to quickly state that that is not the truth. And that Trent was involved in Colleen's shows, but it was select shows. So here we have creepy little Trent. He was involved in the like homecoming shows. He was at the shows that were close to LA or Santa Barbara or California, or when the family would travel. So there he is. There's creepy little Trent, not far from the kids, obviously. So I just want to confirm that Trent did go on tour with her.
Anyone in her family got a good helping hand?
I don't know.
Maybe cousin?
Yeah, maybe a cousin.
Second cousin?
Maybe.
Second cousin. We have to go back pretty far.
Yeah. So Trent says, just don't share our conversation with anyone. Anything we talk
Oh, it's a
about
good
stays
start.
between you and I.
That's literally.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It gets worse. It literally, like, it just gets worse.
Okay.
FBI!
I'm so uncomfortable just
yeah.
from that first line. That's like from the groomer's handbook.
Nothing ever good
Yep.
follows that sentence, ever.
The next one. Trent says, I'm told not to talk to people under 18.
What is with them just saying
I know.
their crimes?
Yeah, what's up with that? I do so just to spread positivity. So yeah, Oliver says, oh, I don't see anything wrong with talking to people that are under 18 who said that. You really do spread positivity. I love it. And Trent says family.
Oh,
So
my
family
God.
apparently, I guess, knows that he talks to people.
Yeah, this has happened. They know about it.
Right.
They said, please stop talking to children.
Right.
Although, frankly, she should take her own advice.
Right.
I mean, if she didn't talk to kids, there'd be no story. This would all never have happened.
Correct.
It's a good rule
Yeah.
for influencers to follow. And R. Kelly, incidentally, too. Although that wasn't really what he got in trouble for others.
I got it. So next one. You don't look
So Ethan is comparing Corey to Trump and Trent to R. Kelly.
like head tilts. Oliver says, oh, I don't? But yeah, I think I am. Trent says, why do you think you are?
You don't look bi.
Yeah, what the fuck is that
What do
about?
you mean?
I didn't know that they
I didn't.
I don't
Doesn't
know.
have the bisexual lighting just blowing down his
Really.
face at all times.
You don't have that special hair.
Yeah.
The baby bangs. I don't know, I just think I'm straight, I guess. I just don't think I'm straight, I guess. And then Trent says, just be honest with yourself. You're young. You don't have to label yourself yet. Oliver, you're very right. Yeah, but I don't want to completely label myself. I guess the closest thing I am is being bi. Trent asks why. Trent is curious why. I don't know. Guess why would I think I'm straight? At what point? I don't know, but I'm questioning. And then Trent says, how old are you? And Oliver says 13. And Trent says, yeah, I wouldn't question it yet. Peapod, which is what he called Oliver.
Peapod!
I don't know. It's just, that's
Yeah,
what he
That's
continues
like,
to call her.
yeah, pet name is like
Holly.
another pretty standard grooming thing, is it not?
My little pea pod.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, this is fucking insane. This is like straight up.
I'm so
Insane.
glad they're covering Oliver's
Insane.
section.
13. Oh,
Trent says, night, don't let the sexuality bite. It's okay. You're
Don't let the sexuality bite. FBI, open up.
gonna grow up doing what you love and probably fade away from me.
holy
That's a really incriminating text.
Holy fuck, dude.
I know.
Guilt tripping kind of.
There are more Trent texts that got revealed today by I think someone else, but I don't want to cover them until they have been validated, just out of protecting myself for what I'm putting out there. But how can I say this? If the Trent texts that have been sent to me are true, I don't know if they are. It's Trent talking about a hard penis. However, I'm going to try look into them before I cover them.
Gross.
He's definitely okay. I mean, it speaks for itself.
Yeah. P.S. He's saying you should come to Colleen's show in Orange County. So let's hang out, basically. Oh my god, I wish I could. My mom said I can't go to California. Why not? When I'm an adult, I really want to fly out to California by myself. How long do you have to go? Trent asks. The earliest I could go would be summer 2023. I'll be 18.
That's now. This person just turned 18. That.
They're like, I won't be interested in you then.
Yeah, what is that emoji?
That doesn't work
These
for me.
texts
Yeah,
are
right.
just awful.
The next one is crazy. How old will you be? Oliver says in November. Trent says,
Just
yep.
so many
Almost
times
at that point.
asking
Trent says,
Oliver's
400 years ago.
age.
18-year-old countdown clock in real time on him.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
It's really not good.
Especially interesting considering, again, there's the implication that he's done this and they know about it and they still taking his ass on tour and shit.
Right. I don't know if they take him on tour, but she did do
They
a video.
do. They
a major
do.
video
They
with
do.
him.
There's some issue. I mean, yeah, that family.
I don't know what it is.
Is there anything known about her parents? About like
Her mom, I don't know. I know that her dad was.
Well, Gwen messages fans as well. I mean, Gwen has been blocking and unfollowing everyone on Twitter. That's the mom. Because Gwen, I mean, you know my friend Holly, what was my friend from the fandom? She used to talk to Gwen every day on Twitter. And Gwen is like, girl, what age is she? Like 60-something? 70? I don't know.
Exposed last week for having a YouTube playlist with an inflation fetish.
I saw that.
Which
Yeah.
is
Is that in this?
No, it's not. It was running a little bit long, so I took it out. But he does.
Peapod was the name of Bob Ross' pet squirrel, and I know Chris and Tim like Bob Ross. I wonder if there is a connection.
Interesting. So now they're talking about Tim Ballinger, Colleen's father's fetish of inflation.
It's not too
that's what
fetish
that is.
because he's not done anything wrong.
Yeah.
It's just very funny and very embarrassing.
It's titled Want. Just Want.
We got to show that.
It's crazy. Let me grab it.
But let's continue. We'll do that after. You can pull that up, baby. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, he said you can pull that up, baby, but he said AB.
Next slide.
So next slide. Trent sent Oliver a video of himself and said, "You kind of look like my last girlfriend in that pic." When Oliver was 13.
What does that mean?
Hold on. What did he send? What is this? The picture of.
That's a picture of Oliver at the time.
Okay.
And Trent says he accompanies it with, "You kind of look like my last girlfriend in that."
Dude.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Your ex-girlfriend looks like a child?
Oliver says that Trent would always send this photo of them to them that Trent would edit. So Trent sent this to Oliver and said, "I think I need you to pop out more, Peapod." And then he sent it later, a totally different month, and said, but. Like he would just accompany it with text, I guess.
Mamma mia.
This is when Oliver was talking about taking a Twitter break. Trent is like, "What? Why? It hurts. I'm very worried." Just basically like guilting Oliver into staying on Twitter and talking to him, I assume.
He says, they said, I'm taking a break. And some friends, he said, well, why not? Yeah, I just thought it wouldn't hurt to take a little break from Twitter. That's a good idea. I think it's good for anyone to do. And he said, it hurts. And then they said, question mark. I'm not leaving for long or anything. It's just a small break. And then he said, I know, but not having you tweet is like not having leap of faith taking over for you.
Can we just lock Trent up already?
Because your tweets are fun. Oh.
It's the sound of the police.
And then this
is
so
he's over there.
Messages of Oliver trying to go to sleep.
Are you? Let's see. I'm back now, but I'm going to sleep. Good night. Oh, really? Yes, good night. No.
So weird.
Medicine's about to make me fall asleep. Good night, Trent. And Trent says, "Stop taking meds then, LOL."
No, don't leave me. How old is he at the time?
30-something.
30?
Yeah.
Yeah. These kids.
Yeah.
Because like her brother, and then also her bestie. The access they're getting to kids is nuts. Oh, Adam said, Ethan, I DM'd you a clip of Trent performing on stage with Colleen. He did go to some shows.
So I just basically showed that he went to the shows.
Here, let me see if this is worth showing or not.
He doesn't show it,
I
but...
think about Colleen's daughter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, and again, I'm just showing this because it's funny. I mean, my dad's done embarrassing shit on the internet, and we've talked about all of it. But this one is pretty funny. It's pretty good. Colleen Ballinger's dad has a feeder fit.
It's the sound of the police.
Sorry. He's just such a fucking creep. Lock him up. Seriously, like Trent is so fucking disturbed and disgusting. And take her as well. Take her as well. Hey, why am I here? Why am I here? Leave me out of this. Leave me out of this. Hey, leave me out of this.
Fetish. And he made a playlist he doesn't realize is public.
So this is now Colleen's father's inflation public fetish. He had a public playlist called Want. And it is basically to do... Well, I'll just let it play.
This is good.
And then I have something to share. And I'm going to pull it up in the site.
Want.
So here's Tim Ballinger. He has a playlist Want with 78 videos that he's made. It's his
Did you title it Want?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, look at
What the fuck?
Helium belly inflation Valentine's Day special.
Obsessed.
Forced belly inflation. I don't know what that means. Gain
I think it's like you pump your body
Just
up
wait.
to inflate.
Just
it.
wait.
What? How did they
Just
inflate
wait.
it? With what?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I
he's...
have to watch his playlist to figure it out.
It's gone.
Yeah, I think he figured it out. Mentos below.
Can someone clip the next... Like, whenever I stop talking, can someone please clip this? Because I'm going for, like... And you'll know when to end it. Please clip from... Wait, let me tell you when to start. Because I'm going to make a great point.
Colleen Ballinger's dad has...
Can you make a clip from now? Okay, so this is Colleen's father, Tim Ballinger. And this is a playlist that he has of his fetish of inflation. And this is a very public thing. And let's just let it play. And then I have something to show. I have something to show after this.
This is good. I'm sorry.
Want.
So here's Tim Ballinger. He has a playlist Want with 78 videos that he's made. It's his
Did you title it Want?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, look
What
at
the
these.
fuck?
Helium belly inflation Valentine's Day special.
Obsessed.
Forced belly inflation. I don't know what that means. Gain...
I think it's like you pump your body up to inflate.
With what? How do they inflate it? With what?
I don't know.
Okay, well, he's...
So some of these videos have to do with pregnant women. And about pregnant, it says pregnant inflation, pregnant bodies. Okay? Now, let's talk about the fact that Colleen Ballinger made content that specifically fit her father's fetish of pregnancy inflation large belly. Tim Ballinger's playlist has been a publicly known thing for many years. Colleen Ballinger has been catering towards her father's fetish of pregnancy inflation, not once, not twice, but many times. This is only in YouTube videos. It has been done in tweets, in Instagram videos, and also on Snapchat. Colleen Ballinger has been directly posting the thing that her own father has publicly been saying is a fetish to him. Sit with that. Colleen Ballinger posts content that specifically fits in with her father's fetishes. Sit with that for a moment. This family is fucking disturbed. Fucking disturbed. But good job, Colleen, for catering towards your father's fetishes. Anyways, back to Tim Ballinger's public playlists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has a reaction.
Well, so this is pretty... I mean, you learn something new every day on the internet.
They determined it was his account because there were some old childhood videos on there that weren't posted anywhere else.
Oh my god. You can't hide on the internet, right? You cannot hide. They will find your inflation fetish playlist called Want.
Want. It's so like... Want it.
Well, he was typing with one hand.
Yeah. Thank God there wasn't a knee playlist.
Want.
Okay, did anyone clip that? Did anyone clip that? Because I need to tweet that clip out. Did you get it? Okay, can you clip it, put it on my channel or whatever, so I can put it on my social medias? Because no one has talked about the fact that Colleen Ballinger has specifically made content that her father has a fetish for. Ah! This family's so fucked up! Sorry, I just needed a little moment there. I'm gonna look on my Twitch while I talk. This is so fucked up, this family! Sweet home Alabama! It's the most disturbed family.
At least they're all adults.
Agree.
That's frankly,
You didn't do anything wrong.
That's frankly the least disturbing thing you've shown us so far.
It's just funny.
It's just funny.
You
Yeah.
didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
It's fine. You know,
It's embarrassing, but
it's embarrassing. It's funny. He's you know what I mean? I want to make that clear.
Yeah. So this next screenshot of Trent and Oliver speaking, Trent says that it sounds like Oliver and their friend had sex in like a song that they posted, and then Oliver says no, it's one of Tim's lyrics, and Trent says, but she says she couldn't without you and thank you. Sounds like you two are a couple. LOL.
This guy's weird.
Saying it
We're
again.
really good friends. I'm just saying it's not like you guys
It's not the
engaged
time.
ever. The next one, he says, if you're doing California, come hang out with me. I'll probably be in a
This
couple
is
years
so
old, going, "Yeah,
creepy."
I lost my spot.
Oh, sorry.
He says, "What are you like in person?"
Oh yeah, kind of similar to how I'm on the internet with my internet friends, but if it's with people at dance or just kids I don't know, I'm usually anxious. And Trent says, with me, how do you think you'd be around me?
He's so creepy.
If you're doing California, come hang out with me. How old will you be? I'd be at least
He
14.
keeps asking how old will you be.
There's a lot of how
her
old are you?
age, her
Doesn't
birthday
change ever.
doesn't change.
No.
Yeah, her birthday is static.
LA or
Yes.
San Diego or San Francisco, somewhere in Southern California. And then Trent says, hey, you are cute.
And there it is.
Dude,
The next one's really bad.
Come on, man.
And there
Next
it
one,
is.
Trent
Bada bing.
asks, if he can hear Oliver's normal voice one day. Oliver says, yeah, of course. There's a video somewhere with my normal voice, and Trent says, no, I want one from you. And Oliver says, she probably knows where one is, I'm not sure. And Trent says, you can make one for me. I just want a special video of you. How do you hug? Is there a video of it?
Oh!
And the 13-year-old is one of me hugging someone?
Bruh. So again, this is Colleen's brother?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he like involved in her business or like
No,
her?
no.
So just.
But he
He does go to the shows.
People who
He
watch
does
the
go to the
videos, but
shows.
No, we can say then yeah.
I used to watch Papa Gut
Hey.
unsubbed, and hearing his take on your story made me confused on what to think. I felt scared on what to think about, and my belly felt like I was wrong and I was super guilty. But Frau no my. I didn't know it was this bad. Adam, I died with the Sweet Home Alabama comment. Heart.
Sweet home Alabama.
does not participate. Like, she will say, sorry, like, Trent likes to be more private. And
Also,
like,
that's
what
true.
we want. No, I don't think so either. I think I know why we don't include Trent in our blogs.
No, I think they know he's pedo or pedo adjacent, and they're somewhat trying to keep him away from.
Yeah, because they acknowledge that this has happened.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, which is so interesting because she did put out that video that was highly requested from people about the Trent special. Like, I want to hear Trent's story.
She put him out there.
And she did. She
For
did
people
post a video.
yeah.
The next one, Trent says, you can text me anytime. We'll listen without judgment. He sent his phone number. And then Oliver responded, hey, I really appreciate it, but I don't feel like it's appropriate for me to text you, and I don't think my mom would want me to either.
Oh my god, the child is setting the boundaries.
Wow.
Mom, I want a vape.
Nice try.
Fuck
well, good
me.
for Oliver, who is
Child.
the adult in the situation.
A child.
Yeah. Okay, this is the last one. Trent says, I thought you were 16. I have a problem.
Whoa.
Ah!
Where's
Weird.
that? Oh, I see. Dude, Oliver
Weird.
said their age to you like 40 times.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
It was at least 16,
Weird.
so you were 10. I was
Weird.
6 or 7.
Weird.
So I remember, but it was
Weird.
the regular Wii and not the Wii U. Cool. I thought you were
That's
16. I have
weird.
no problem.
Yeah.
I know you'll be pretty as blank, but by the time you're 18, possibly prettier, I just gotta get.
I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Like he's gotta stop being attracted to
teenagers?
Teenagers? Is that what you mean?
So,
Mamma mia, that is a spicy meatball.
yes. So all of this stuff surfaces. All of this information is now in the public. Miranda sings. Colleen Ballinger is beginning to lose sponsors on her podcast. 2 are ZocDoc and One Skin.
One skin, one God.
Yep. One Skin said we were made aware of
One
this
love, baby.
previously and have decided to cease the relationship completely. This behavior is appalling. We do not condone it in support and form.
Yeah, so when the sponsors are forced to put out a statement about how they condone it, that's game over.
Yeah.
That's pretty much GG. That means they're getting so much backlash by just being associated with you that they need to like distance themselves. If I
We can drop by law sponsors, but I don't think any of them.
I was wondering, did anyone ever make a statement
I
about
don't
it?
think so.
Not a public
We
statement.
get quietly dropped, okay?
Yeah,
that's how you know it's not that serious.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think what I was thinking, they sometimes write emails back and they're like, we don't condone it. And
Oh,
so-
that kind of counts.
Yeah.
That kind of counts. Okay, fair enough.
It's just an email.
Yeah,
Not like a
they
statement.
don't make a PR statement, right?
Yeah.
So the Weenies all talked to Rolling Stone, and that article came out just before the show.
Oh, this just came out?
Yeah.
dropped.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, we gotta look through it, I guess.
I linked it at the bottom right.
So this just came out right now.
Home
Fans built their
Alabama.
empire, now they're tearing it down. 4 former fans of Colleen Ballinger the same access that made the comedian famous opened the door for interaction they describe as toxic, exploitative, and hurtful. Yeah. Did they? I wonder if they saw the text.
Yeehaw!
Let's see. They talk about Adam McIntyre. We know about that.
It's the Rolling Stones
We
article.
talk about the probably all the shit we just talked about.
Yeah,
obviously.
it's
Country boy, I love you.
This is a lot of backstory about her talking about everything. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the real article. What we're doing now.
So,
The genuine
so real.
article,
This is so comprehensive. This is next. So Becky tweeted out, I can't believe this went from a Twitter thread to share with former Colleen fans to a Time magazine interview tomorrow that I mostly accepted to validate myself, which is totally valid. Are you kidding? But yes, Time magazine is coming out with an article interviewing.
And NBC and Huffington Post and 2 others that I can't say until I do the interview because I don't want to say it. And then people are like, the article didn't come out. So there's at least 5 more big publications covering this. I really want to say, but I haven't done the interview, and sometimes like companies pull back, but there's like a really big UK publication that want to interview, but they haven't reached out to everyone yet, so I don't want to say what they are, but like it's like one of the biggest UK publications. But the other ones that I will say that because they're confirmed are NBC and Huffington Post. But let me tell you something, the media frenzy has not begun yet. Sweet home Alabama. Yeah.
Weenies.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm happy for them that they're telling their story. At the end, I just included to all of the weenies. I hope that I told your stories in the most accurate and delicate way
Olivia
possible.
did such a good job with this.
Weenies never die.
Thank you.
Olivia did. Can we get some for Olivia?
Adam, I know this is kind of unrelated, but how do you feel about Dan after his homophobic rants last year? Cause I get the ick every time he comes on screen.
I'm fine with Dan. I mean, I'm able to call Dan out and then also move on. I called him out. I had my piece with it, you know. Olivia did such a good job, and this was so sweet to include at the end. Can this fly fuck off? I hope I told your stories in the most accurate and delicate way possible, and we will continue sharing. We were all listening. Love, Olivia. Just so sweet. Like, really, really, really sweet. I mean, they're not done. They make a lot of Trent comments. No. But Olivia did such a good job. They're not done yet, but like that was such a sweet thing to you know, put.
Forever.
Literally.
Okay, that was pretty stunning.
Yeah. You know she's on tour, actually.
Oh yeah. Okay, so she's still on tour.
There's a photo of her on stage the day after things began to surface, and she's just like holding the mic, like super. Let me grab it.
Oh, she's grabbing that shit.
It was a rescheduled show, so I don't know if she's still touring afterward.
Is people going to her shows right now?
It's very, very sparse.
She's going on tour on Friday.
A lot of people toward the front.
She's going on tour
This is my last paycheck.
Also one.
Wait, today's Thursday in the UK, right? Colleen Ballinger is going on tour tomorrow, which means that Colleen Ballinger is leaving for tour tonight.
With everything that has come out, and everything we know about the entire Ballinger family, it is giving giant cult vibes. ESP since they're from Cali.
Yeah, and I mean, look at this comment. Colleen doesn't need to be Shane level cancelled. She needs to be Onision cancelled. She's going on tour basically tonight. Like, she has to leave for tour tonight. What is she going to do on stage tomorrow? Hey, y'all! Hi, how y'all doing? How awkward is that? You're not acknowledging anything, and you're going to be on tour. She does a meet and greet before her tour. Free reign to ask her any questions? You're telling me that now, 2 weeks into this, her fans, whether they care or not about the people speaking forward, you don't think that there's going to be one question that's going to be like, Colleen, how are you dealing with the online hate? What's she going to say? Next question. Like, you know what I mean? She is so crazy if she goes on tour on Friday. Because, and do you want to know, okay, wait. I really shouldn't say this, so I'm going to say it. Behind the scenes, journalists are predicting, I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna. Behind the scenes, it is being heavily suspected from journalists that Colleen Ballinger is going to go on tour until someone asks a question about it, and then she's going to release a statement saying that it has now turned personal and people are harassing her in person to get sympathy. So journalists are saying that she is going to go on tour until someone brings it up to her face, and then she's going to come online saying that she feels threatened, that people are harassing her, and it's gotten too much to get the sympathy points. Now, there is a journalist who is one of the best in the pop culture world, one of the highest people, who told me that on the phone last week. And whenever I did an interview 2 days ago, it was brought up yet again, and they were like, people are saying this behind the scenes. There's PR firms that are saying that this is going to happen. What's your opinion of it? And I don't have an opinion of it. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. But if it happens, just know that a lot of PR people and journalists behind the scenes have been insinuating that that's what the goal is. The goal is for Colleen to get out of this by someone bringing it up at a meet and greet, and she then leaves the stage and says that people are harassing her in person about it, even if they're not. No one should be going to her show, and if they have, nobody should be going to her show and bothering her in any way. Like, I know people on Twitter, like, chronically online people were like, we're gonna, be outside or whatever. So chronically online, get over yourself. But people were saying that behind the scenes, and I'm just being honest with you, that people are anticipating Colleen to, whether it's going to be a fan or whether it's going to be someone who is being placed in the crowd, by Colleen's team, to ask her about it, and then Colleen leaves stage, and then she's going to come online and say, someone planted from Colleen's team. It's being insinuated. There's no proof behind this. It's literally just journalists talking about this. There's no proof. They think that Colleen's team are going to plant someone in the crowd to ask her about it or be rude to her in person. So then Colleen is going to say, I'm being harassed in person, and then she gets the sympathy points and she doesn't have to address it. So if this happens, just know that behind the scenes, journalists and PR firms are currently saying that that's what they believe is her way out of this. So just to let you all know, that is what journalists are saying. That they believe there's going to be someone planted in her crowd by Colleen's team to ask her about this at the meet and greet. And then Colleen says that she then feels threatened in person and she doesn't address anything and she gets out of this because people are saying that she's being threatened in person. There's no proof. There's nothing to back this up. I'm just letting you know what is happening behind the scenes right now and what a lot of journalists are saying. That is what a lot of journalists are saying right now behind the scenes. And I just want to say it here. So if it happens, just know that it was probably a planned thing. What a perfect way out. So just know that that is what's being said behind the scenes. And by the way, she's already done a show in the midst of this. Nobody who's bought a ticket has any bad intentions. They're fans and their stuff, and they should be going and having a good time because they bought tickets no matter how long away it was. So it would have to be someone that was planted by her team. Do I think it would work? This is not me saying it. I'm saying what I've heard behind the scenes. Do I think that would work? I don't know. People are telling me to say the word allegedly. I'm saying over and over and over again that I have no proof of this. All I'm saying is this is a conversation behind the scenes. I have no proof of this at all. I've said that many, many, many times. This is just a conversation behind the scenes. There's no proof of it. It's a PR strategy. People are talking that could happen. I have no proof of it. I'm not even the one who originally said it. No proof at all. No proof at all. I'm just saying it's something that's being speculated behind the scenes. So that's the little disclaimer. I have no proof, nothing to back it up. It's purely speculation, and it's things that are being said behind the scenes right now where the regular Twitter user will not see it. Just to kind of let you know. So if that happens,
this this is intense.
Wait, they tweeted, the venue tweeted and then deleted an announcement that they were presuming the shows would be canceled?
Because people were calling the venue.
Right. But that also means her team saw that statement and then reached out to the venue and was like, no.
Delete it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she said, I'm coming.
Yeah, no, I'm coming.
No refunds. I understand if some of y'all don't want to come to the show, but there's no refunds on this bitch. Well, first of all, great job, Olivia.
Well done.
I know. Amazing work, Olivia.
And one that came from the heart. I mean, wow.
Thank you.
Wow,
very personal.
I don't think we've seen a cancellation like this before on YouTube, have we?
No, I think the dynamic of like children speaking with creators or just creators talking to fans in general is something that the world has not dissected yet and or like really lived through.
We've also never experienced a YouTuber go through like a cancellation while they're on tour. The only equivalent is James Charles going on that little makeup tour when the Bi Sister thing happened. But that happened on the day of the Bi Sister video. Colleen is actively choosing to go on tour 3 weeks after not addressing anything.
But this is a very weird thing. Like all of these kids coming to terms with their trauma that nobody has really experienced yet. They don't know how to deal with it.
People are saying it's Shane Dawson level. It is. It might be worse.
I think it's worse.
And not like I'm not saying one, but I'm saying it might be a more thorough cancellation because Shane's still making videos.
And I feel like she was way more active in her stuff. She was talking to them.
That's what I was about to say. What makes I think this worse? And granted, I'm not the drama stage here, so correct me if I'm wrong. But the thing Shane was canceled for was his content, like the things that he put in his video. She's being canceled for shit that was going on behind the scenes,
right?
Which I think
for a decade,
right?
I don't think Shane was talking to fans like that, was he?
No, there was like video of him kissing like a young fan at a meet and greet, but there weren't group chat leaks with minors. No.
Yeah.
Mamma mia, that is bad.
So what do you? I'm curious what your guys' opinion is. So the Trent is that his name? Okay, that guy, in my opinion, is a pedophile.
He's a menace.
Yeah.
It's
the weird stuff.
No.
Woo. I mean, they're not wrong, but like, let's just hear that again.
In her stuff, she was talking to them.
That's what I was.
Come on, Dan.
I think this worse.
Come on, Dan.
And granted, I'm not the drama stage here, so correct me if I'm wrong. But the thing Shane was canceled for was his content, like the things that he put in his video. She's being canceled for shit that was going on behind the scenes,
right?
Which I think
for a decade,
right.
I don't think Shane was talking to fans like that, was he?
No, there was like video of him kissing like a young fan at a meet and greet, but there weren't group chat leaks with minors. No.
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
Okay, wait.
That is bad.
So what do you? I'm curious what your guys' opinion is. So the Trent is that his name?
Trent.
Okay, that guy, in my opinion, is a pedophile.
He's a menace.
Yeah.
It's bad.
With the weird stuff.
No.
No, that's about incest. That's not inappropriate to talk about right now. Okay, Dennis.
Dennis, calm down, bro. We're trying to have a serious conversation.
With her, do you get that vibe, or is it more that she is like?
Colleen's a grimmer. Colleen's not a.
Herself as a child. You know what I mean?
Colleen's a grimmer.
A pedo.
Not a.
I think you would have seen more. Listen, it's like.
Not the Michael Jackson sound. Colleen is not a. Colleen is a grimmer. There's a difference. Papa got.
She's saying and doing things that are can easily be construed as sexual with children, and so that inherently is bad. But is it that she is like that, or is it that she is so remedial that she does not understand why that?
It seems more the second option, in my opinion. I didn't get the sense that she's trying to like.
Yeah,
I agree.
It comes from ignorance, kind of the way that she's communicating with them.
It's pathological.
I also don't think it's ignorance. I disagree with Olivia there. This has nothing to do with ignorance. This is a choice on her behalf. But I don't think she's a. I think she's a grimmer.
Excuse me. I'm curious what y'all thought.
I think she's
away from all that.
I think she didn't realize she was.
Ow! Michael Jackson sound effect.
Her maturation is stunted. She also doesn't seem to have much remorse or care for people. So it's a little bit of a sociopathic touch with the sheltered upbringing, but. I didn't get the sense that like she was getting sexual gratification from it, but who knows? You know what I mean? It's a predatory either way.
Yeah.
But I will say
no ignorance, simple narcissism.
Kids, I mean, says it all. But there's something going on with the family. If her brother's appearing to be a pedo, and also she's exploiting children.
Yeah, there's something going on.
Something going on there for sure. And I mean, she's enabled her brother too, and given him access.
Right. It was very clear from that one message that somebody in the mix is aware of his predilections and at least partially trying to intervene, but obviously didn't really stop him. Stop the conversation. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to. Listen, that dude needs to be monitored, her bro.
Yeah.
Trent needs to be locked
and
up.
she is still touring, and tickets are still available if people want them.
Let me look at her tour site. Curious, how many more shows she has?
She's still touring.
Yeah, she's still touring, bro.
She should be allowed to, bro. She's like a predator.
I mean,
I don't know.
It's probably coming. Like,
okay, we will leave it there for this. They basically go on to basically say like, they say that Trent's going to be dressed as Santa Claus behind the scenes at her upcoming shows for fans to go and sit on his lap and stuff. We are going to leave it there. Olivia did an incredible job. I never thought they were going to cover it. They did an incredible job with it. And I think they did a great job of covering Oliver, Becky, Ella, Johnny, like putting me aside. Like they really, really, really did a good job with it. And yeah, I'm really grateful. So it'll be interesting to see the response to this. But again, it was interesting hearing this from someone who was also a fan of Colleen, because I think it provided such a difference in, you know, perspective and stuff. So shout out Olivia, always.